episode, appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this is LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, a limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you all today? You doing well? I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I am doing so well that I have no starting opening spiel to go through. So I'm just going to flip straight on over to the game. No, wait, I do have an opening spiel. I think I've sorted out the Twitch thing. So, hey, let's hope that works and see if you can vote today. Woo! There I am, at least. Can you also see the game? Let me look down at my... Yes! Whoa, no, you can't. Wow, something is going on there with Gamedec, isn't it? Yeah. Well, there we go. I don't know what moved you, but it moved you, and now my thing is being covered. Well, let's just... do that, and you... There we go. And now, you can see all of the game. And you beat Deathloop and it lacks any real demon. Oh well. I will find out eventually. This one, yes. We were still in the first investigation. We had just finished speaking to Timmer. And had been nice and kind and empathetic towards him. And then... gather more clues or make a deduction. Let's have a look at our deductions quickly. Oh, that's professions. We got a point of... 2 points of... I forget what it was. Feistiness and 1 point of empathy. But what are our deductions? Fredo is agitated and exhausted. Timmy suffered mental trauma. It's a game. They went into a game for adults. They were in Paradise Beach, but then they moved on to Twisted and Perverted. And then there's 3 here that we don't know about. So, find his son in the game, look for him in Twisted and Perverted, or look for him in Paradise Beach. Well, we're probably going to look for him in Twisted and Perverted, yeah? That seems like the place where they were last. If we let the father do it, then I should convince Haggis to enter the game, find his son, and rebuild his relationship. But that is the move on from this profession. Move on from this case, sorry, not profession. Not from the game Twisted and Perverted. Fredo is still being the game Twisted and Perverted, an adult world that combines sex with violence. I should log into the game and find the boy there. Paradise Beach is a world for people looking for love and sex. Fredo may be there. I should log into the game and find him there. And I don't believe any of those are wrong. I believe the game proceeds no matter what deduction you make. It just changes how the game proceeds. I could be wrong, but I think it is that style of game. But we have people to question. We finished talking to you. What is this over here? Aha! Sticky stain. The floor was sticky in this spot. Yes, okay. So the way that you vote, and let's try this, is you do hashtag vote, and then there's a space, and then the number that you want to try. So, let us try that now while I click the button. You get 30 seconds to do it, and I'm clicking the button now. Obviously there's a few seconds delay, but yeah. Let's see if that works. If anybody would like to hashtag vote space number, that would be great. Or I can sit here and not do anything. And we have Wolfram or Marlow backwards. Did you hashtag vote, or did you just say 2? Well, nothing popped up here, so I'm going to assume that did not register. And no, I'm not going to go around licking the floor right now. So we're just going to take a closer look. I suppose it is more thingy blue, Mistress Blue. The stain was light blue. See? Sniff it. Berries and chewing gum, a barely noticeable trace of liquor. Yep, we'll leave that, because we know what that is. And I'm not going to go licking things on there, but let's have a look at all of these. Oh, no. How do I? No, I can't. I can't bring it up because I cannot remember what controls it is. Hashtag vote and then space number. Like he said. Like that. Exactly. Exactly. Well, we'll do that when we get to the next one. And we'll see. Exactly. Exactly like that. Glad you got it. Anyway, yeah, I can't bring up the interface now because I can't remember what buttons to push. Because I'm on the GOG one and I don't usually use the Galaxy overlay. But we have got 2 achievements for that, and one of which was finish the game of solitaire that we did outside in the outside of the secretary's desk or personal assistant's desk, and apparently only 25% of people have done that, which, you know, seems like a very low number. Let's see if we can play solitaire here on this computer as well. Stock market quotations appear on screen. Software was high-end, like everything else in the room. System access was blocked, but I was convinced I could log on if I tried. This had to be the hardware that was monitoring Fredo's couch. Yes, we're calling him Frodo because otherwise I just keep thinking of those chocolate frogs. We can enter a password. I guess if we talk to the dad, we might be able to get the password. Oh, we still got to question Scarlet as well. But we can hack it because we're a glazier. Oh, let's try the vote. I'm still going to go with the glazier option. Hashtag vote, and then space number. And see the exciting technology that we have, and see if it pops up or does anything. Alright, you have said vote 1. Let us see if that actually does anything. We'll wait to hear. There we go! Oh, look at that! And it has pinked itself. That is what they voted for. Oh my god, isn't technology amazing? Now I will always know which one you have got and can completely ignore it. Well, we're going to hack it anyway because that is the thing that I chose. I expected some issues, but a simple bypass did the trick. The owner didn't seem to care about good security. Access granted. Hi, Honeywell. What can I do for... She cut short mid-sentence and took a good look at me. So, DigiNet Eleonora. Oh, alright, Honey Bunny. Did something happen? Is he alright? I mean, is Jeffrey alright? Excuse me, I haven't talked to other people in years. Is he okay? Well, I mean... Tell me what you think. I think probably the first thing to do is to establish who she is, then tell the truth. She doesn't need calming down. She's not uncalm. Yes, it seems like you are kind of voting in the same direction I am. I wonder what happens if... I wonder if you can vote more than once. I wonder if you can vote... I wonder what happens if you vote for different things. Yeah, who is she? I'm assuming she's some sort of digital assistant which Blue Whale Interactive have made into a human. So let's ask who she is. Are you some kind of advanced interface? I'll gladly answer all of your questions. Just tell me that Honey Bunny is alright. Jeffrey. I have forgotten. I need to look at deductions. Jeffrey's the father, right? Yeah, because Fredo is the son. Timmy's agitated. Yeah, his name is George Haggis. I wish I could, you know, look. Oh, I can. Of course I can. I can look over here. Jeffrey Haggis. That's Timmy. We haven't got anything on Fredo. That's, you know, a thing. Alright, we'll tell them the truth. Thank you for confirming that. Let's hang his son is strict and a virtual lady. I'm a Gamedec and I'm trying to get him out. I need access to this computer. So Honey Bunny is fine. Well, that's good. What was I? Oh yes. Let me give you the tour. I have access to emails, reports, bills, and some other systems. What would you like to see? I mean, we're going to go down all of them, but given that this is the first AI that we've encountered, I'm inclined to ask about her. And I'm not going to ask for the vote this time, just because it goes ages to do it. But we will be asking for it reasonably regularly. I want to get to know you better. She smiled and Charlie lowered her head. So, well, here's one where we can vote because, I don't know, do we say, hey, what about the wife? Are you the, I guess, the mystery, I don't know. I guess you can have an affair with an all-digital assistant. Particularly if, like, with the couches, etc. But I mean, the fact that you own Blue Whale Interactive and can reprogram them whenever you like, that feels slightly scummy. Alright. No votes. Let's ask about Haggis, his wife. Did you know you look at... Did you know that you look like her and have the same name as Haggis's reistic wife? Wow, I cannot read today, can I? Well, it's interesting, because I don't know that I've seen a picture of Haggis's wife. But alright. Yes, Honey Bunny. Jeffrey, I mean, created me based on her personality from years ago when they were still developing the technology. I don't think we're the same person. I mean, I never met her, but sometimes I watch her through the cameras. Wow. You're ever so slightly creepy, but I mean the fact that you can look at things through cameras, that is very useful. So we'll ask about the cameras here. Do you watch her through the cameras? She just said that she watches her through the cameras sometimes. Yes, I have access to the security center. Sometimes when I'm bored, I check to see what's going on. Well, we're going to go down all of these options, so I'm going to ask what you are. I mean, I know what you are. You're one of the Blue Whale Interactive things elevated to be a human. But let's find out. You're not just a regular program, are you? Oh no, I'm a Diginet. As, you know, Diginet Eleonora. I figured you were a digital person, I guess. I figured that you were a digital person. I guess you were probably made by Haggis's people. So, ask about the access. I wonder, can you go outside? Can you go outside the internal building network? Have you ever left this office? No, I'm safe here. I have everything I need in my virtual apartment. I mean, sometimes the people I watch talk about different virtualia, but, and it does cross my mind that it might be nice to see them. I only want an extra reward, I swear. I never leave my Honey Bunny. Don't tell him, okay? Alright. Here's a vote. Do we release her or not? We can release her as a glazier. We could let her go out off into the world to experience other peoples and cultures and honey bunnies. And perhaps see things other than the dead panda. Well, who knows whether we should vote yes or no. No? Well, I'm going to release her. And I guess if nobody's voting, let's release a AI onto the net to cause havoc. Ah, you did vote one, it was just slow. Bit of a delay, I guess. Alright. I opened the script window and removed the locks, tying her psyche to the office. What did you do? I feel strange. I freed you. You can go wherever you like. Wow, thank you. I think I'll stay here for now. Keep an eye out for my honey bunny. Maybe I'll go somewhere else later. Alright, that's enough about you. Glad I helped you. So, we can check the security cameras, we can examine fiscal reports, ask for access to the couch, or ask to see emails. What have we got? That is you. Digital Eleanor. Liberated. Ooh. That's strange. The synesthesia shows that she probably never graduated school. Initial state of adaptation to reality based on sensory integration. That might mean Haggis created her illegally, outside of the system. I don't know where her rentan is. I don't support the imprisonment of anyone, anywhere. Even when the prisoner is happy. Eleanor never took advantage of her freedom. That was right. Now she has an open door. But if Haggis programmed her with unconditional love and loyalty, she would never leave the cage of her own free will. So where are free will and free choice in this kind of arrangement? That's a good question. What have we got on the relium? Come on, I'd like to... Let's take a look. Reism. Reism go properly and establish itself in a language. So what does it actually mean? Apart from our thoughts, everything is reistic. The brain is reistic. Okay. So everything that is reistic is a tangible physical thing, but thoughts and feelings, concepts, they are not reistic. Realism is the part of philosophy that deals with material objects. Okay. Interesting to know. And it became popular around the time full immersion games did. Well, okay. Oh, there we go. We learned a new word. You want to go into the fiscal reports? Alright, we can do that. I mean, chances are we're going to go down all of them. We'll ask for the couch control panel as well next, because don't want to miss out on it in case it's, you know, timed or locked or something. Show me the fiscal reports. Afraid I cannot give you access to that information. Honey Bunny would be upset. Do we push it? Do we not push it? Do we ask politely? Or do we just give up? Vote now. Vote often. Vote in your general elections. Also, here. No. Wonder how much of a delay you have on this. I don't know. I was in bathroom. Alright. Well, okay, so you are voting too. Ask politely. Alright. Yeah. I understand. That information would help Honey Bunny. It's very important. If only I could find the right words to convince you. Please? Pretty please? Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I can't show you Honey Bunny's expensive. All I can tell you is that somebody recently bought 2 game skins. Yeah, we know that. Is it not a new deduction? What was Frodo's nicknames? 2 skins. Frodo bought 2 skins. Alright, so this is us trying to find his thing. Yeah, I know he bought 2 skins. Because he bought one for him and one for his friend, and we know what he looks like in there. Or at least Timmy said he would tell us what he looks like in there. Alright, how do I go back? Ah, there. Alright. So yeah. Alright, we're not an infotainer, so we need to change the subject. Do you want to vote? Vote on whether we change the subject or use the option that we can't use? No. Alright, we're going to ask for the couch control panel things right now. I want access to the couch control panel. So, logins, player monitors. Well, let's look at... I guess we're going to look at all of them, so... Show me Frodo's monitoring. Do you know where he's logged in? I'm afraid that data is encrypted. I only made it so, but I can connect to the boy and describe what he's feeling right now. I mean... Is it right to subject her to what he is feeling, given that we know where he is? I could do with knowing more information. But still... Never let it be said that I won't do bad ideas. Alright, do it. Making the connection. Can't say I like the kid's thoughts. Oh. Well, have a vote. Do we want to know about Fredo or hers? Are we more interested in freeing this shackled AI than we are in helping this bored rich kid who got in over his head? Which? I mean, I'm certainly not going to sway your vote by saying stupid bored rich kid. Or free the AI, free them now. Alright, looks like we have vote 2. You can see his thoughts? How? Oh, this is how you can see the thoughts, not that. I feel them, taste them. It's hard to describe. Feel various sensations and emotions, but not necessarily the same way he does. It's hard to explain how I receive them. Synesthesia? I think that's what it's called. Oh, it's getting hot. He's very excited, far beyond the limits of red ecstasy. Alright. Wow. We are really pushing this. Do we tell her that's enough? Have her describe it? Or have her go deeper? Let's have a quick look. Something beryllium. It's got to be red. Excellent. Why can I... Yeah, there we go. No, synesthesia. Alright, phenomenon based on having perceptions in one sensory modality. For example, sight triggered a stimulus in another, such as smell. Yep, we know that. Ever since the company Blue Whale Interactive missing a space there started creating diginets, the number of synesthesia cases has increased. Wonder if that's connected. Or whether it's just that more people are getting there. Vote 2? Alright. Oh, that's from the last one. Oh well. I didn't press it. Focus on the ecstasy, describe it. Oh yes, crimson. I love that color. Or that red. Red! Red! Yes. I played a character who loved red. Was obsessed with it. Was... Never reached an insanity with it, but yeah. Fully on board. So yes. Tell me all about red. Don't stop. Amaranth. Scarlet. Crimson. Ah! Oh, well... Gee, okay, this is not... I guess I should have guessed that this is where that was going. Yes. Program error. Have a nice day. Blue Whale Interactive. Never alone. Oh my god. We made her strip the bounds of her programming, and, well, damn, that was not quite what I expected, but alright. Oh, we've unlocked that. Lost. The pursuit of knowledge comes at a price. Odin sacrificed an eye when hanging from Yggdrasil. For giving people fire, Prometheus paid with eternal torture. I knew the risk and they paid for the price for their decisions. A Diginote paid for my persistence. An usual price at that. Synesthesia. She probably never graduated school. But that's exactly the same. I'm not sure what happened to her. I don't know where the rundown holding her psyche is. And I can't check on her condition. Damn it. Or is that just... I don't know. Alright, that's just new stuff. Personality types, green. Here we are. Perception of reality, perceptual. Hierarchization, emotional. Can I help you if a stranger ever says that? I start suspecting... Oh, this is the one that we've seen, right? Here we are, red. No. Have we seen red before? Goal-orientated. Intuitive, reflective. Alright, so they're looking out for people. Got any exciting new gossip? No. We have not seen red, right? So, goal-orientated. Well, can't access that computer anymore. I can. Look at this infonalia file. Well, never mind. Can't take it. Can't look at the information about me. But can read the VOI. Article about Pygmalion, flagship product, allowed you to create living human psyches. Can't read the rest of the codec. I'll get back to it when I had more time. We've seen that already. Really, haven't we? Unless there's more here. Ah, something on Infernalia. Common term for all kinds of interactive tronic cards containing text, images, or animations. The band is different size from sheets. Alright, so they're paper, but better. Organizations, Blue Whale Interactive. That's new. Presentation of financial records. Where Interactive earns 80% of its profits from its 4 flagship products: Paradise Beach, Nightcode, Pygmalion Services, and services of its luxury Golden Thought helmet. Excuse me. Okay, Love and Sex in Paradise Beach. Nightcode is... Oh. Night's code might have a clan inside it. Golden Thought helmet is the most in-demand luxury early buy good for riches represented on Earth. Pygmalion is a damn expensive service, but people are lining up for it. Shout out to our lawyers who are able to manage the legality of this service. Okay, so this is thoughts on there from Sales Director Wanda Ham. And this is sponsored content. People believe it's designed to be a matchmaking. Nope, it was testing AIs. Nightcode is a clan game where you take over territories, find treasure, develop hand-to-hand combat, and control flying stallions and enormous Goryeo golems? I don't know what that even is. Alright. I mean, I know what a golem is, but a Goryeo. Players entering the game have their behavior data collected, and the company use it to improve their AI's behavior even more. Isn't that beautiful synergy? Well, there we go. What a surprise. You are the product. Golden Thought with an eye. Best most expensive helmet and Pygmalion. So that should all be right. Other companies have been able to figure out the mysteries of the mind. Yes, Nova drawings can move the mind to a rundown, but you can't create its mind. Alright, well, let's go talk to George. If there's anything else around. Oh, panda, yes. Now it looks as though it's frozen in time. Let's knock on the glass. Tonk, 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 tonk. Animal glanced at you. Oh my god, is it alive? Separated into 3 different parts. Holy shit. So imagine a transparent resin, the panda seemed alive. There's a panel with a single red button at the bust of the plate. Are we going to press the red button? Are we going to press the red button? Press the button, leave it alone. I mean, I'm assuming pressing it will change it, free it, destroy it, cause it to go on a rampage. Maybe it will feed it bamboo, I don't know. Let's find out with the vote. Let's press the button! Or is that a different game? There's a lot of press the button games. Alright, we're pressing the button. Oh my god! An anti-G mechanism buzzer to move the polymer resin blocks apart. Oh! This is indeed the Damien Hirst thing. If the bear could talk, I'm sure it'd have some interesting stories to share. Let's take a closer look now at spread apart. The cement blocks revealed the creature's intestine. There was some digested food left. It seemed like the organs moved slightly in a barely visible contraction. Or maybe it was just the light. Well, I'm pressing it again. I am putting that panda back together. Wow. Anti-G? Come on, it shouldn't take me so long to do that. Yeah, anti-G technology. Anti-gravity developed by Mobilium Conglomerate in the mid-70s. Yep, we knew that because they were the first people to do the cars. We found that out. And layer of the 4th dimension around hovering vehicles or objects. Some skeptics explain grain of salt. All attempts to open anti-G generators by unauthorized personnel were immediately reported to the company and end terribly. Wow, okay. They really do take DRM to another level then. Devices are installed automatically, and the secret of breaking the graviton hegemony is only known by a handful of specialists hired by Mobilium. Alright. Well, is there anything else around here? Oh, harp. Yes. Not for the ages. This rent has attracted both artists and common mortals. Well, let's examine the harp before we play it. Alright. Slightly off to the right. Made of authentic... exotic woods, recently encrusted with ivory. The petals are probably gold-plated, expensive stuff. Definitely. It definitely wasn't there to be used. It's probably to look good and serve as an indicator of the owner's status. Well, we're not an infotainer, but we're going to try and play it and piss off the guy who can hear the music coming, yeah? Look within for some inspiration. Close my eyes and surrender to the moment. Strike the strings with my... Sound of a cacophonous sequence of sound filled the room. Well, maybe if I practice a bit. What are you doing? Do you know how much it's worth? Do you even know what it is? Yay! I did annoy you. I can't say I come back. Do we apologise to this fat ass? Fat ass is the wrong term. He is horrible to us. That is more what it is than his physicality. Vote 2, you want us to... I mean, he's not paying us yet. And he'll pay us whether we free his son or not. But alright, we'll get more empathy points apparently. I don't know what got into me. I'm sorry, I'll get back to the investigation. I can't blame you. I don't know anyone who could resist the urge to touch this wonder. Cool. The investigation was waiting. No, don't make me move over there. I want to go outside. And have a look over here again. See if we get anything else. Yeah, let's browse the presentation then. 3D blue whales flying through the cans, company's logo, and its live financial results for the last quarter. I copied the presentation to look at later. Alright, okay. We did that already with the other one. Oh, hello! Sincerely apologise, I was told to take the boy Timmy home. The new mobile is waiting. Kid nodded, thank you. I hope you can help Fredo. Bye Timmy, hang tough. Alright. Cool. I wonder if that was time-based or what. Ah, they faced through me. You know how you were told to take the Timmy with you? Maybe she could wait for Timmy? No? Alright, okay. Well, let's look at the painting. Notice the gold frame as soon as I entered the room. Let's inspect the frame. Looks like gold, but I wasn't certain. It was easy enough to check. Meh. I don't care whether he actually is or not. I'm going to give that one up. I'm going to contemplate the painting. It was a painting of Jeffrey Haggis, director in their inflated egos. But why was it hanging in the hall? A receptionist in love? Maybe it was just corporate policy. Didn't have time for artistic contemplation. I think it was probably you hanging up. Make everybody look at you. Recently did a portrait of someone who seemed very ambitious. At first glance he was a careerist. Came out of low city and saw to the ceiling of management in a big corporation. But the more you looked, it seemed torn, somewhat tragic. That folds of his face, the small eyes gleaming under the slanted eyebrows, they were dramatic. I felt like I was looking at a fallen angel. Yeah, he was fat and ugly, but he was once beautiful. On the canvas, I made him look like a leader from the Far East. He seemed pleased. You wondering who it was? As an artist, I don't have to keep it secret, especially as he's already paid me. It was Jeffrey Haggis of Blue Whale Interactive. Take a good look at him, and you will see something else. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we looked at that couch. Hey, Starlet. Let's talk to you. How you feeling? I was without a suit for too long. I'm still a bit shaky, but my back is cooling and my stomach is warming up. You pulled me back from that void. Thank you. If you want to ask me some questions before I leave. Yes. Tell me some stuff. I got you out of there. Girl glanced at Haggis. Okay, so let's ask about... Let's ask where they logged in, first of all. Do you remember which world you and the boys entered? I took them to Twisted and Perverted. If only I'd known how it would turn out. You were hired as a guide for Paradise Beach, weren't you? Or was that just what Timmy told us to cover? I forget. Okay. Talk about Idris. Who was the secretary from outside? She no interest? I saw your picture on her computer. Yep. Excuse me. I hope you didn't get caught with that. Oh! Ah, okay, so that's a sign telling me that now I am going to get plus empathy, or whatever it was. Gathered info. The woman looked at Haggis again, then into my eyes and nodded slightly. Out loud, she told me she had no idea who I was talking about. Okay, cool, cool. So, yeah, what's the liquor? Found signs of someone drinking alcohol. Do you know anything about it? Yeah, it was you, because the others said low-class people drink that. Drank that expensive sparkling wine before going online. They all did. Okay, the boys were celebrating a birthday, that's all. Ask about Fredo's condition. Fredo can't seem to log out of the game. Do you know why? No, the boys were fine. Then I blacked out. I guess somebody hacked me. Alright. That's all, thank you. You should get some rest. I've overstayed my welcome. Drop by Yeti's Coming in Low City sometime and I'll buy you a drink. Oh, Mr. Haggis? What do you want? Who do I bill the escort service? You or the company? He wanted to say something, but just stood there holding his breath with his mouth tightly shut. Alright, okay, cool. Yeti's Coming commercial. They call me Old Jet. I'm the Yeti's Coming bar at the very bottom of Warsaw City. The view of the undercity here is truly amazing. Come and visit if you like the low city vibe. If not, beat it. But I know you won't find dancers like Trixie or Starlight anywhere but here. There's no boat describing what they look like or what they can do. This, brothers and sisters, you really need to see for yourself. And guess who see you Yeti's Coming? I can't remember whether I chose high or low city. I think it was high. But yeah, you know, it'd be nice to be able to see that somewhere. And yeah, I got another point. I got trust this time. Oh, and I got another point of this for selfishness. What's that for making the AI overload? Alright, I desperately need to get more blue. I need to be more... Follow the rules, be calm, caution, logical, look at the facts, be discreet. Alright. And accurate and lonely. Is there anything else in here that I can look at? I looked at you already. I'll look at you again, but clothes. Civilian clothing was hanging in the closet. It's good to take it off and change in the suit before going on light. It's not hanging in the closet. In what way is that hanging in the closet? Well, I can't infotain or sleeves, but I'll just ordinarily search it. Those look like they had no pockets. Something on a walktail or an omnic, but there was nothing there. I guess if I searched with the sleeves, then I would know where the hidden pockets were. The top of the bench is obviously a closet. Yeah, I mean, the rich, they have closets everywhere. Alright. Let's look at Fredo Haggis once more. Let's examine him. Bottom left area has something as well, does it? Alright. We'll look at that in a second then. Let's touch his hand, see if he reacts. He's trembling slightly, but at normal temperature. That happens as the game generates a lot of adrenaline. Fingertips were covered in sweat. No, not sweat. I rubbed the sticky substance between my finger and sniffed. Berries and chewing gum. Well, we know that's Blue Mistress already. Okay. Well, I think that's the other couch, the one that Timmy was in, where we found the blue stuff. But I will have a look down there. Let's examine his face. Leaned over and examined under the helmet's visor. There weren't any signs of extended online say. Extensive supplements did the trick. That's the healing bruise under his ear. There was some discoloration, the signs of scar stop overuse. I had no idea what could have caused them. Are you beating your son, Jeffrey? Let's look at the helmet again. Check the screen. As the screen had no info on Freddy's virtual location. An intentional safeguard. The helmet didn't have an observer port either. There was no way to see what he was playing. Full discretion. Alright, I guess we're leaving then. Oh no, you're right. There's a looky at Timmy's clothing. Timmy left in the suit without his clothing. Alright. Looked like Timmy's clothes. He hadn't changed. Search. I found a walk-tail in his pants pockets. Show me your walk-tail and I'll tell you who you are. Well, we're about to find out. Let's see what messages he sent first of all. You were right, I was wrong. Thank you for keeping me honest. So we can look at this. It's funny how much a few messages can tell you about someone. The kid seemed oversensitive. One of the messages to Fredo was a deeply bitter complaint about a promise the young Haggis had broken. It seemed like the friend had taken advantage of his trust on more than one occasion. Well, that might have been nice to know before we went to go and talk to Timmy. Never mind. Alright, and then we'll check the messages received. In the last message, Fredo said 16th birthday was coming up. He was trying to convince Timmy to play an adult game. Twisted and Purpose. Definitely an adult game. It could have been the right track. I mean, yeah, it looks like that's where they are. Timmy. Yet he's coming commercial. No. Email for Fredo. My dear friend. I write this slowly because I know you're a slow reader. Good, right? Okay, don't get upset. I know it pisses you off when I don't answer questions. So I'll answer them exactly how you like. In alphabetical order. Haha! 1. I think we're safe. It's a game, remember? The old man won't find out. He's too busy being a son of a bitch to check the logs. Besides, he designed the system, so that it's discreet as fuck. Did I give you the right answer just the way you like to hear it, my dear, slow-reading friend? Kissing your ass, Fredo. Wow, you're a dick, Fredo. Timmy's second letter to Fredo. I'm not going to tell you that I feel bad because you forgot to bring the newest BWI helmet, which was, in case you forgot, God and Thought. I won't tell you that it struck 3. I won't tell you that I hate it when someone forgets about promising me something. Even if he did make the most amazing photo montage out of my favourite horror movies. I'll never say any of those things. Just like I'll never stop being your friend. I mean, that sounds more threatening than anything else. Alright, let's run around. Alright, well, let's talk to you then, Jeffrey, before we go into the place to make our decision. Look at me, we'll discuss. If not, let me know I was wasting his time. Well, there's no point asking for access to the computers, we've already buggered them up. Now let's ask for access to the couches. Who has access to the couches? Remember the couches. I guess no one except for uses them when I'm away. It looks like the couch will. At least that's what I thought. It did say ask for access to the couches, right? Or was I misreading it? And it said ask who has access to the couches. Well, let's ask for access to the computer anyway. I need access to your computer. He looks at me as if I suggested something absurd. This is how we'll do it. I'll pretend I didn't hear that and we won't go security. And I'll keep pretending to be professional. Alright, well we've already accessed his computer. So we're just going to give up at this point. We don't have sleeves, infotainer, or scalpel. Alright. That's the way you feel. I had nothing to say to him. Alright. Well, I think we've done everything we can. Time to make a deduction. How to help Fredo. Well, we haven't found these 3 pieces of data. Well, that's a thing. But I'm really thinking we're going to have to look for him in Twisted and Perverted. Yeah? I can't. This would be a great place for, you know, a vote option. Yes? Let me do that. Hey, vote the options 1, 2, or 3. But, you know, why would you possibly want to do that right now? Don't want to bring. I just want you to vote on the inconsequential things of asking of what order to ask the questions in. Or, I mean, why can you vote on the thing when there's only one option that you can choose? This is a wasted opportunity. That there's no vote here. So, yeah, I know it's an important story thing. So, I mean, this is the kind of thing that I would want it to be. Alright, we're going into Twisted and Perverted. Hold to choose. There we go. That we've been twisted and perverted. Virtualium. Oh, and we locked ourselves out of whatever that is. Oh, that's just me going into the virtualium. What was Fredo's nickname? In the game, Fredo bought 2 skins. Yeah, but we know what the skins are. We don't know any of these, though. But hey. Alright. Gather more clues or make a deduction. We made a deduction. Inform Haggis of your decision. Well, Haggis, I wish to tell you about sheet snarks. Repeatedly unclenched his fist, as if trying to control his emotions. Mr. Haggis, I've come to a decision about Fredo. I'm listening. Fredo might be inside the adults-only world, twisted and perverted. You know, the one combining sex and violence. I should look for him there. That's what I was afraid of. Do your thing. The access fee for the virtual alien will be taken care of. All expenses are on me. Cool. Alright. Do I jump in via a couch? I guess so. What is that on the couch there? Which isn't on this one or on this one. Is that the helmet? Yeah, it must be the helmet. Alright. Yeah, I know it's within the... Yeah, why would I not want you to really affect the game? I mean, I can ignore the vote if I really wanted to. But the ability to have you guys vote on it is... Yeah. Why wouldn't I want that? If I am asking for your votes, why would I not want you to vote on the most important things that are happening in the game? That's the point. Alright. Couch. Looks like another luxury couch. Deduction. Enter twisted and perverted. Deduction. Enter Paradise Beach. Okay. I mean, here. What is the point of the vote here? We know where we're going. We're not going to leave it because this is the only way in. We've already searched it. Let's search it again just in case. Yeah, I need to get back to the investigation. Gave me the same stuff. So let's enter the deduction. I don't think so. I mean, it's not going to... I don't believe there is any nudity in this. Or anything. Something bad happened in Twisted and Perverted. Fredo must have been there, so I needed to go in. Let's find out. And if I get crapped on, I get crapped on by Twitch. Keep loading. Don't just stop at the bar. There we go. Good. The unofficial name of the highest levels of the polis. Twisted and Perverted Street. Virtual Alien. The unofficial name of the highest level of the polis. High cities feature walking platform, flying junks, and the densest network of new mobile routes. All of us believe that high cities end at the level where the highest reaching routes of the public transportation tubes are located. So nothing to do with this that is up there. That is... Why would you pair these things together like that? That is silly. Twisted and Perverted HUD. Each virtualium has its own HUD. Shows the character's level, your experience points, slots for collected objects, and kills and death counters. Okay. Find out what Fredo looked like after entering Twisted and Perverted. But I know! Don't I? Oh, I gained another point of that? I can't have... I thought I had 3 already. No, I got determination. Alright. So I can buy another one of these lower level ones. I'm not locked into that. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there aren't more. I thought there were more. But alright. I thought Timmy was going to tell me. We've got... I can't interact with the HUD at all. Alright, okay. Let's take it slow. Game rules. Arrow pointed to a file hanging in the air. Is this a bad idea? Are they not game rules? Are they somebody trying to hack me? I'm downloading it. I touched the file and downloaded the data. It contained the rules of the game. Alright. Game of things. Terms and conditions and TMB. So if you want a quality player, pick a partner, talk to them, invite them for a drink, go visit a theatre location, then when you're both feeling really good, you know what we mean, try to kill them in some way. This is the way TMP. Don't sprint play, don't kill in the streets, that's not what it's about. Okay. Check out the discussion forum on the game's website, take a look at the top recordings, logins, rumours, and the what they write about us section. Our website is connected with my own space page of individual players, their blogs, and other exciting and intimate locations. We support our players, therefore you will find an appropriate support tab on the website as well. Have fun, and remember, your actions are being recorded and may be used to advertise the game. Don't worry, if you're not using a mask skin, you can count on us to hide your face. If you don't want to be recorded, connect your own MySpace, etc., and block the options in the settings. Otherwise, you only have yourself to blame. So, it's opt out rather than opt in. Alright, that's interesting. Oh, and one more thing, you can't log out of our game by just raising your hand and sticking out your finger. No, you won't open the logout window like that. It'd be too easy. You can only log out in the so-called refuge areas. In this location, refuges look like subway entrances. Last time for real, don't try bringing minors here. This game is a game for adults only. If someone too young tries to enter the gates you go through before leaving the subway, won't allow it. Okay, so how did you get in here then? Right, and this is the subway, I assume. Alright, well, seeing as I was going in this direction by mistake, there's a unicorn. There's a unicorn. Hello, Mr. Unicorn. You look like a horse when I approach you, need like one. Hello, horse. I'm a Gamedec, and he involuntarily started chewing at the end of my coat, just like a horse would. I'm no horse. Sorry, I missed that bit. I'm a unicorn. And what unicorns do is bring magic and a glimmer of happiness to life. That was the silliest skin I'd ever seen, especially considering the wearer hadn't fully learned to operate the extra legs and the tail. He threw his head back and shook his tail. Come here, I'll show you a magic trick. Here's a vote. Do we want to watch the trick? I mean, we've got the high setting thing, which obviously I took. But are we looking for Freddo? Do we leave? Do we watch the trick? Let's find out. If the trick is just to piss like a racehorse, I'm not going to be happy. Wait, so vote 2? I see vote 2 and then vote 3. Did it pick up your previous vote 2? Or did you try voting twice? It only takes the first vote. Okay, well that makes sense. So which one did you actually mean to vote for? 2 or 3? 3. Alright, watching the trick. We'll see what happens on there. Last thing I needed was more magic in my life, but the horse seemed eager to show me the trick. Alright, let's see. It's not a horse! He bucked, tripped over his leg, and barely maintained balance. Oh yes! Pick a card. For a tick with his teeth, he's becoming more soaked in spit by the second. I don't think this matters. We'll go for the card on the left. I picked this one. Great, splendid. Now focus on your card, keep it close. His face showed an expression more akin to the cunning fox. Oh! One death. Damn you! This was not how the game was meant to go, you dickbag. You killed me, you nasty troll. You don't look dead. Do you want to see a trick? No. No, we're not falling for it again. We're going to recall a game with unicorns. I remembered a unicorn with kids virtual animals all back in High City. These kind of games were expensive due to extra security and safety regulations. The 3D model is not intended for player use. That's what Ampex from Rainbow Adventures look like. You shouldn't be using it. No way, I'm a real unicorn. I experience Rainbow Adventures every day by giving people magic and joy. Do you want to rub my horn? I'm going to remind you that you're human. I'm not going to rub your horn. Oh, you are a horse, and you've got it. I hadn't noticed. You've got it tied to your head. With a band there. Oh well. A human, don't you remember? Oh, damn! I got more empathy. Tried to speak softly. If you meant it, then he was in a bad spot. You mean to tell me I'm not a real unicorn? Well, maybe you're not a real girl. He neighed. He neighed, outraged. Maybe it was different once, but now I have the magical horn I can always grasp with joy. We don't want the trick. What's the code that turns you into a horse then? Can you show me the script that was run when you became a unicorn? What script? What? I've always been a unicorn. I emerged from the fantasies and good intentions of children. Pity, because you know, if I had a piece of code like that, maybe I could be a unicorn. Give it to someone who wanted to become one. The only thing better than one unicorn is 2 unicorns. Agreed wholeheartedly and gave you the code. A joker. Okay, so I've got a joker now. And yeah, let's say we're looking for Frida. Looking for a new player sporting an expensive skin. I saw 2. 2 is better than 1. Take Bay was rudely yelling at Flapdoodle, who was behaving. Take Bay wasn't a rainbow friend. Did I help? Did I? I always help my rainbow friends. Let's find the one in the hat and prance onwards towards a new adventure. We're not watching the trick anymore, thank you. See you around. Alright, so we got more. Oh, don't keep resetting back to the bit where I... Oh, let me stay here. Strange player behaviour. Player Toge Bay was shoving Flapdoodle around. Okay. That was 2 people who came in with expensive skins. So Toge Bay might be Fredo. Got something in the codex. Naturalia. What do you think about them? We've seen that. Oh, it's deep thoughts. I want to be a dragon, but do I really? Some century world gives you a chance to play non-human characters equipped with extra limbs or unusual limbs, while others less control creatures with completely different physiques and motor skills. Bears, wolves, horses, cats, etc. They all have more limbs. You are not listing things that are different. Such a character's an exciting experience, but there are some nuances worth keeping in mind. First of all, some games only imitate non-human motility. The player is actually running on digital legs, with a model of the cat dashes forward on 4 paws. These are cheap titles, no need to be afraid of using them. Games take the matter seriously, take algorithms that allow players to control extra unused limbs and adapt to their non-human mobility. Switch around certain neural paths in the user's brain, teaching them new kinds of movement. That is dangerous. Now this is safe as long as you remember 4 things. You only play legal games. Never use cheats that aren't designed for that. Okay. So the fact that you are now a unicorn means you might be a unicorn forever. Although you can't move the back legs, so maybe you're still okay. You'll just think you're a horse, but you'll still be able to move on your 2 legs. Use good hardware and don't push yourself. Do not go beyond your limit. These days we're surrounded by misinformation. Ain't we just? If you want to be a dragon, go ahead, but remember that your safety and listen to common sense. And we got another one, virtually. NPCs. NPCs. NPCs, origin of the word. Did we not read this one? NPC was a NPC. Pets by the Polish people in the mid-21st century. No, maybe we read something very similar, but not exactly the same. The awkward acronym NPC was a man in favour of NPC. 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 Eh, okay, yeah, maybe it's slightly faster to pronounce. N-peak. No, why would I pronounce it peak? Why? It's clearly pec. Like pectoral muscles. So now I'm proclamation of in-peak, an origin for the fact that the history of Dawn Apex, no matter what time of day it is, will always remain in peak condition. Not getting tired from mentioning shop counters or working in taverns, ever smiling and ready to answer our questions. Interesting. The hypothesis seems to be confirmed by retrospective research, which proves that this period marked the introduction of scripts that made NPEAKs experience tiredness, irritability, etc. If the in-peak condition hypothesis is true, then the word NPEAK contribute to making NPEAKs more human. Interesting. Alright, nothing else around here. That was just, yeah. Alright, so we need to find people. Hello, mysterious box. Generator. An aggregate. Alright. Don't know what that means. I can't go under there. Alright. See that? You ran by and just shot her, just like that. No respect for the game. In our day. Exactly. Ask them out for a little bit, spend it, and then gently place a claymore mine under their pillow and sneak out. No need for breakfast. But I think I dozed off for a bit. You are going slightly too quick for me. That must be the famous party pooper. Hey, somebody wandering around. Maya and Maya. Mr. Unicorn, who else? Hey, I want to talk to you guys. Alright, enough bullshitting around. Let's get to work or throw us out of our clan. Oh. There are clans in here? I don't think there are. Alright. You enjoy your sleep. I will continue in this world. Safe travels. I have a question for you. Yeehaw, cowboy with no hat. You must have something real interesting to say if you dare to interrupt us. Oh, I can't flirt with you. So yeah, ask about their own clan. How do you say something about a clan? Deduction. Ask about the clan's interest in Tug Bay. I can't make that deduction. I can't answer about the clan's interest in Flapdoodle. I can't answer about the clan's interest in a skinless kid. So ask about them. Do something about some clan. What clan were you talking about? Our clan in night clothes. Yep, if you ever wondered about the point of human existence. Yes, I figured it was going to be you with the cult. If you ever wondered about a higher power in charge of everything, is reality really as we see it? Can get drawn into sectarian battle. Of course, every intelligent person starts looking for something deeper at some point. How did you end up in the clan? Young clan only accepts problem people, nothing more, nothing less. Alright, okay. Have you seen Fredo? Not for a kid who was around here with a friend who may have been acting strangely. It was their first time. Don't know what they might look like. You do? Oh, did Timmy not? Alright, fine. But they probably had top of the line skins. Kid's friend might have been a little frightened. Know anything about them? Oh, that guy. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Who are you anyway? I'm gonna go Gamedec. Because I'm wearing the Gamedec skin, I think. Now Gamedec. I'm conducting an investigation. So what do you want with him? Is he in danger? Or did he do something bad? I think if they wanted to recruit him, they would be more than willing to, like... If he did something bad, then they're going to go, whoa, no, we don't want anything to do with this kid. If he says he's in danger, and they want to recruit him, then they might be more inclined to help. Oh, and I got a light bulb. And you find him quickly as possible. He's in danger. Like everyone in the game, you silly person. Real danger. Realium danger. Realism danger. Should we care? Sure. Two kids with dumb handles will hang out. Tug Bay and Flapdoodle. The first made quite a commotion. Should have been beaten up for it. Ticks like that always get away with everything. Alright, you got anything else to tell me? I can't make that deduct. Oh, right, okay. I hear about Tug Bay may correspond to the boisterous behaviour of a rich kid. Fredo might have been avoided drawing attention to himself using an inexpensive skin and uninterested hand. No, I don't think so. Tugboat was making a fuss at the gates. Deadway was shoving Flapdoodle around, and they bought 2 skins. Alright, I'm not going to make a deduction just yet. So that's enough. Let's go leave and find someone else to talk about. Do I still not have Timmy up? Alright. Personality types. Something in the world. This time we've got yellow. Intuitive. Emotional. Person tells a joke to lighten the mood of a group. It's quite possible they're a yellow. But of course, all types tell jokes sometimes. Yellows are infectiously enthusiastic and inspiring. They're always the life and soul of the party. Oh yeah. Keep the conversation going and don't let groups fall into conflict. Not like greens, yellows are dependent on the opinion of others, but they get distracted much more quickly, so when you speak to one, keep it short. Yellow values people, relationships, and good moods. Of course, they also have flaws. They're unbelievably forgetful, especially with things they've said during a conversation. That's why they tend to ask the same question several times. They also suffer from short-lived enthusiasm and almost an innate lack of orderliness. Alright. Well, we might be coming back to you. Like father, like son. I mean, that sounds like a thing, eh? Alright, well there's 2 people over here, and then there's the group of people over there. Feel like shooting something. Are you stupid? Do you want your heart to give out? Oh no, that's why I'm sitting here with you guys, shooting the reefs. But I do feel like shooting something. You see, you're not shooting anything. You're too afraid of your granddaughter, alright? Honestly, I'm just resting my eyes. Okay. So they're old people who've been doing that for a long time. Alright, Bob Zappa. Kenju. Let's ask Bob Zappa. I'd like to note that I don't want to put anything inside you or pull anything out or do anything else that those deviants do. I'm not like that. You seem like the only normal person in this whole circus. I have a sensitive problem. Very sensitive. I'll just say it. I'm looking for my wife. Oh! Okay, I mean... I don't know if this is a line or not. If you were trying to lure somebody in to kill them, then you would say, hey, I'm not like those others anyway, but... Alright. I'm going to put it up for the vote, just on the off chance that somebody is there and wants to vote. Do we leave? Do we investigate? Do we hear him out? Do we make a joke? Hashtag vote space number. In order to vote on this, might just be nobody here. Could be all on my own. Which is fine. Part of this streaming is just so that I get to play these games. No! You're not here. I'm glad you're not here. You want me to make a joke. Alright, let's make a joke about it then. Hello advice buddy, you picked the wrong place. Try Paradise Beach. That's funny. I'm looking for my wife. She's hiding here and fucking around. Alright, okay. So that wasn't a joke. I mean, you could have made it funnier. Looking for a wife. Hey buddy, you're in the wrong place. Nobody here is looking to get tied down. Well, I mean, they're looking to tie you down, but usually only so that they can lower the swinging blades. They can gently come down and cut you in half. That's a much more descriptive, longer-winded joke, but, you know, it creates up a nice visual image of the joke. And yeah, and now I'm going to ask about his wife. Alright, so what's this about your wife? This is how it is. I've been standing here for an hour and I can't find Rhonda anywhere. At the same time, I know she's cheating on me. You're not looking right. Hey man, I'll cut to the chase. Tell me exactly what you need. I'm a Gamedec. Hire me. I can find her for you. I mean, it's my job to find people in games. So yeah. Cut to the chase. Look, let's cut to the chase. I'm a Gamedec. I need information about your wife, not what you had for breakfast. Gamedec, I'm locked out! I was told she plays here. That's quite the results. Huh. Alright, okay. Alright, yeah. First things first. Hey buddy, you're hiring me. Mention my rate. A Gamedec, get it? I don't work for free. Damn, I'm a little short on money right now. Maybe we can come to some other arrangement, eh? I mean, if I find her, you might have more information about Chugabay and Flapdoodle. So yeah, but what are you offering? So what do you propose? I know harvest time real well. There's a gap in the code, I can tell you how you can exploit it. I'll take it. Will I? Alright, okay. If I ever go to harvest time, I'll have a thing then. Phew. I knew we would find some common ground. So, will you help me? If I hesitate, are you going to up your offer? Alright, not deductions, professions. Ah, I got a point for verbosity. Alright, I need discretion, facts, logic, caution, calm, rules. Alright, let's try hesitating as a form of caution. I'll think about it. Well, that's not hesitating, that's... Alright, okay. Alright. Tell me about your wife. Ask about your handle. Well, if you knew her handle, you wouldn't... But anyway, let's ask. Do you know the handle she uses? Or something in the anonymous letter? Horny, or something. So you'll help me? I need to know more. I'm going to agree anyway. Alright, I'll look for it. Alright, thank you. There's some good people left in the world. Solves Zappa's problem. I still need to know about your wife. What's her skin? Do you know what skin your wife is wearing? Skin? On top of everything else, she's wearing people's skin? I meant a skin. You know, a gaming avatar. It's like... Oh, I know what skin is. I thought we were talking about another fetish. Human skinned alive. I have no idea what she looks like here. Right? And what does she prefer? I've any special sexual preferences? Any fetishes? Then it said she's into some strange thing and likes to push the limits. How can you push the limits in a world like this? Also said everything, with everyone and everything. I don't even want to think about it. Alright. Probably not Mr. Unicorn, then. Probably not one of the two people over there as well. Alright, what about you? Who are you? A loser, can't you tell? How are you a loser? I hear someone being so critical of himself. What am I supposed to be like? My wife's running off to that... you know what she's running off to? I don't want to comfort you. I don't want more empathy points. I'm going to ask where she's going. Yeah, I got a fire point. Okay. That's it. Where's she running off to? Yeah, of course. To a world for degenerates. I was tipsy hangs out here doing awful things, so I started looking for the location. It's some kind of exclusive level. Spent all my savings to get here to this Sodom and Gomorrah. My own money. At another point, I got specifics. Alright, maybe I can... Maybe I'm not locked into a path and I can get everything else? Or get a lot of them over the course of the game? But I mean, I want to kind of stick with a path. I don't want to be a jack of all trades, or be able to invest in everything. Alright. So I've got 4 empathy and 4 fire. And no blue. Blue is what I desperately want for the programming and then cracker. Alright. So... what's Sodom and Gomorrah then? You seriously don't like it here, huh? What's I don't? This place didn't get me started, am I right? It's a game, it's disgusting, it's beautiful. Take me back to that. What do I need for you? Caution, logic, facts, discretion. It's a game. It's just a game, nothing extraordinary is going on here. Whatever. See, I've been making games for years. That behind it all, that's the real beauty. See, you can use it to create any world, any reality. I decided to make hell. So that's up to design. I can see such creations and start thinking about changing my line of work. So we're going to ask about his work. So you make games? I'd never touch an abomination like this one. It doesn't matter. I was fired. Oh. Bob Zappa. Okay, I don't think that's the right word. Disinic. I think that's meant to be personal or something. Bob is a member of Techno Command. Brothers and sisters, plus the yard, the name shall be spoken. Do not turn on your G-pods yet. It's time for adoration, as always. Let me raise my harness so I see you better. Let me activate the Ilgens that I might surround myself with the Aura Wings. I'm not an apprentice of self-admiration, but for the tradition of our community. It used to be his, we'll enjoy. I'm overjoyed to see so many have gathered in the temple of Technocrat, of heavenly existence, where we believe that heaven is on earth, and earth is in heaven, and that the one who is never abandons us. So I've seen and felt him hundreds of times during our G-pod adorations. Okay, so you are a heaven cult. Brothers and sisters have some sad news. Brother Patrick Borra and his sister Isabella, his wife. And sister Isabella, not his sister Isabella, his wife. Have left the Technocrat. Sister Isabella got a job despite the fact that was able to provide for her, their son and daughter in the apartment in Archtower, South Joywood. Hard to say why Isabella made such a decision, or why Brother Patrick severed ties with our belief rather than convince his wife to return to his path. But I believe that Brother Patrick had true faith. Sister Isabella had truth love for him, whose name we do not say, who would not have left. Sister Isabella would not have taken the job, and would have stayed home to care for her children, her husband, and the eternal flame of the home. Let's pray for Patrick and Isabella, so that he, the one who is, inspires them with good thoughts to return to the Technocrat. Okay, so they are stuck in outdated ideals. Alright. But there's good news for Brother Robert Zappa, who experienced the presence of He Who Is for the 444th time. Achieved the rank of Enlightened, and now we can stand in the 4th row during adorations. Bravo for Brother Robert. Okay. So you really heavily into that cult. I can see why she might run away from you. Bob is a designer. Harvest Time appears to be a leisure game with programming designed to notice numerous instances despite accelerated growth of flora. Okay. Senior designer, Robert Zappa. Okay. So you're designing for Harvest Time. And you know about a bug in the code, and you haven't cleaned it up. Alright. Here we have release. Termination of employment. Robert Zappa is no longer employed by them. It's like I hit a cold cloud. Both parties agree that his creation, the Hiroshi Avil AI, which supervises the growth of 30% of fauna in harvest time, can assume all of his responsibilities to allow Mr. Zappa the opportunity of develop working on games involving other scripts, the ones concerning plant growth and cooperation. Mr. Zappa will receive severance pay corresponding to 3 monthly salaries and a rating of 4.5. Furthermore, Mr. Zappa is prohibited from being employed by companies standing in competition to Sun Games, see attachment, 7 years following the signing of this agreement. With consideration of the future of Mr. Zappa, Sun Games has purchased a liberated training course for him, which Mr. Zappa has agreed to attend. Well, this is a fortune in all future endeavours. Sun Games CEO Lucas Hakalula? Whatever. So you programmed an AI to do something else. Yeah, that's the Gamedec's journal, which is called Denzik. Alright, okay. It doesn't matter, I was fired. Alright. I think we've done everything from your wife. I think we've asked everything about you. No, ask about the firing. Okay. Why did they fire you? Long story, I was working in harvest system for harvest time. They gave me an AI assistant. I trained it, I taught it, adjusted it. Finally let me go. Too bad they didn't tell me earlier. I would have spent all that money looking for my wife. Yeah, alright. Listen, I'm looking for somebody. Maybe anything to do with Rhonda? God, I don't even want to think about it. No, it's nothing to do with Rhonda. No, it's a different case, but I agreed to help you, so would you be willing to help me? Alright, I'll try. Well, you're not going to know about strange behaviours. Let's do it. Is anyone around here acting strange? Taking into consideration the behavioural standards of the TMP. People were yelling, "Flapdoodle, you idiot!" Don't be mean, Togabe. Heard a shot, people gathered, I didn't go. Just cared about Rhonda. Damn it, I can't focus. What could she be doing now? Answer professionally. She could be doing many things in this game, some of which you probably won't like. Investigation needs time and intelligence, trust me. Alright. My brain is boiling, humour me, I need to know what happened to her. Alright, let's ask about Fredo's skin. Looking for a young man with access to money, okay? Did you see anyone in here with an expensive skin? Something top of the line. A while ago, I saw two guys and a woman. One kept looking around, and the other seemed to like it here. The first had a cool skin. They called him Flapdoodle. He started to think it was just snapped out of it with a disgusted look. Sorry, I just imagined Rhonda with some bomb. Alright, I'm going to ignore the remark. Alright, thanks. That helped. Somewhat. Leather skin. Player Flapdoodle wore a leather skin. Alright. Now let's talk to Kenzia. No one's watching me over his dark glasses. I'll ask you one question. Think carefully before you answer. Are you a damn troll? No, I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec, great. Maybe we can help each other. You just found yourself a friend. Alright. I need a partner. I need to find this one guy's wife. I see you're a person of many talents. Gamedec, a matchmaker. Why else are you hiding? You're a culinary prodigy. Maybe you collect beads. Why would everybody assume that I am looking for someone to become a wife when I am in this place? And I have said, I'm a Gamedec and I'm looking for someone. They wouldn't. Sorry, just messing with it. Did this client of yours provide any details? I only know her handle, really. Ever said it called her Horning. I'm not sure if that meant a handle or... Yeah, Chief, probably everyone in here is. Wait, Zabra's looking for her? What do you know? There is such a woman. Handle is Hornay. Seen her a few times, north of the subway entrance. I believe. Good detective work, right? Yeah, not bad. And now we'll ask about Fredo. Looking for a kid. In Realium, he's the son of a wealthy businessman. His name is Fredo Haggis. Cheats are good enough to look for a player's real name. What handle did he use? Don't know that yet, but I'll find it out. Okay, so you can find that thing for me. Ask Ken about himself. So in general, who the hell are you? Give me something to think about. So you don't know me, huh? A few hours ago. Oh, it's you! Yes, a few hours ago I was a rising good or bad start. That was an important match. I went to a great career, but then I went to shit because of a few trolls. Yes, no. I remember your thing coming out, yep. Asked about the match. What was the deal with the match? I was at the score, then some trolls appeared with strange structure. I froze. I lost my seat. Lost my seal. So I rage quit. Probably ruined my career. Now I want revenge. Froze and lost the seal. I got so pissed that I quit the game. Rage quit. I'm looking for them now. You said that. Okay, so what about the trolls? How were the trolls involved? I saw them, grinning and malicious. Tracked them into a dead end. Zed is my only lead. Investors must be furious. Leaving mid-match. What was I thinking? Zed is my only lead. That's repeated dialogue. Why do I want Zed is my only lead? Investors must be livid. I logged out in the middle of the game. So embarrassing. Alright, tell me about your career. You're in esports? I play good or bads. I'm pretty good. Immune to pain. The match was important. The sponsor's watching. I blew it. Fucking trolls. Alright. Hey, you're moving on. I could use a partner. Come on, I can use help with my investigation. Sure thing, Chief. Anything that'll keep me from thinking about my career. Are you going to follow me around now? You are? Okay, interesting. So yeah, ran by and shot her, just like that. Okay, so who have we got? Kill them all, Panister, and Trepanator. Trepana? Man's avatar was well over 60, the body of a strong man. So it's wrinkled with warm smiles since he was, I guess. Do you know who that is, Chief? Yeah, they're good looking. I'm Trepanator. I watched expect me hypnotized by the veteran's gaze. Sorry for my friend, she doesn't know any better. Alright, shake his hand. Ugh, they got me more fire. Oh well. We overheard them talking about Panistor's great-granddaughter. Let's talk about his avatar, though. Interesting choice of avatar. Extremely unusual. Oh, turns out refined simplicity. I gather that's not what you had in mind. Go ahead. Be nosy all you want. Won't be the first person to shamelessly pry. The smile was disturbingly honest, or at least he was an exceptional actor. Looks like a natural avatar. Yours. Your body aged? Most players here use the opportunity to beautify themselves. Need to ask why I chose to look like a fossil? You don't have to call me. Stared from under his bushy eyebrows and smiled. To me, that'd be a compliment. I've paid a small fortune for this avatar. It's an interesting choice. It's not an interesting fetish, or... no, I'm interested in why it was expensive. You said it was expensive. Does that mean it was intentional? Of course it was intentional. Couldn't afford a proper skin, I wouldn't play here. Isn't it free to play for poor brats? They're features you've never dreamed of. My blood tastes like strawberries. I've always liked them. So I've only seen one player here with an avatar of this class. That would be... No, you must have seen two, because they chose to. Why didn't you choose this avatar? It offers a semblance of what it's like in the real world. Normal life, you know? It's an estimation of how I'd look if I had a chance to grow old. Oh! Are you dead? And you're just an AI in here? Didn't have the chance to grow old? What do you mean? I died. And I was reborn. Free from pain, exhaustion, and all the humdrum problems of everyday existence. I live only in Virtualia. I'm a zonet. Ooh. That's the AIs of people who have passed on. Frightened of zonets, a zonetophobe. Body is writing you're not capable of living on your own, you've got your helmet stuck in a dome, and you're online 24/7. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you can only live on there. Okay. Interesting. Organizations, electronics. This international electronic company created the Baharm game, perfectly recreating Relium. One Vishnu comprised between the needs of zonets, accustomed to Relium, and a reality offering them superpowers. Nanotronics is also makers of Mobiums and Rendans. The corporation has started closely cooperating with Blue Whale Interactive regarding the Pygmalion technology invented by BWI. Rendans are the digital planes. Yep. Good. Alright. How do you make a living? How do you earn money if you can only manufacture cheats? The old types. Nobody else is doing it anymore. And so they're selling like crazy. Not secured from external examination. They're all self-delete, so they're practically untraceable. Interesting. 99.999 success rate. There's only one case in my entire career where someone traced me. Alright, who traced your cheat? Because that sounds like somebody I might want to know. Like if somebody traced you. She was an even bigger fossil than I was. She used a DDoS, my emergency access gate to the virus. So naturally, I wasn't prepared for that. What year were they bought from? 2040? The method has been obsolete for centuries. Still, that's interesting to know. Because we had a hacker in the other one, for Starlet. So, when did you die? How long has your body been dead? Now it shows my correct age. I died before my voice changed. Ooh. That's not bad. Puberty and Twisted and Perverted has its perks. I can show you a thing or two. I know enough. Well, I'll say no way. I know enough already. I don't really want you. But I know enough. Otherwise, but if there's anyone doing teaching, it would probably be me. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say, whoa, I know enough. Which I guess would have been the other way. Let me check which one of us is right. Preferably in a cozy, secluded place with no interruptions. I don't know whether I want to add to my tally to level up or not. If I do, does that get me into more places? How did you die? My overconfidence killed me. I was young and stupid and I overestimated my own skills a lot. I wanted to join the Painters, the famous gaming team. I broke into Happy Hunting Grounds to show off and dazzle them with my skill. I used an untested cheat. By the time I reached my flat, the crisis had already set in. Panisters was gracious enough to have my brain saved. Alright. Yeah, you seem pretty happy. All told. I mean, you've been alive for 60 years or something now, so... Yeah? You've just been a gaming nomad all my life. A second chance thanks to the boys to make the rent down transfer possible for me, even though I was an insignificant brat back then. Now my brain rests in a safe. I do dream of seeing the Aurelium again sometimes. I miss some places, but I can't afford a Mobrium. That's the brain in a robot thing. Alright. Now my brain rests is safe. No, that's the same thing. Alright, I'm looking for someone. Might have been attracting unusual by the way he behaved. You seen anything unusual? Stop looking kids and pay attention to elders. Experience and skills are more important when having fun. He winked at me. Fine. I lost this one guy. Had a fitting handle. Togo B. Made some noise at the entrance level during the subway. It wasn't worth my time. So ask about him. Can you tell me more about this Togo B? Keep telling you, it was the wrong person to take an interest in it. You twisted and perverted. Go on, experiment a bit. Stick to the investigation. Want more sticking? No! No! That is the wrong kind of thing that I wanted. Verbosity, specifics, I thought that would have been facts. Never mind, alright. If I need to focus, the faster you give me the information, the sooner I'll be out of your hair, or what's left of it. Kid must have been important or loaded. He had someone hovering over him the whole time. That's all I can think of. He entered with a friend. The latter was a funny name too. Labradoodle. That's what it was. I know he's Panister's granddaughter. Afraid of his own granddaughter. Yep, he's hiding because she forbade him from playing here. She's not gentle. At times, even I feel I can call her nervous respect for her. She's right. His heart's not what it used to be. It can drop dead of excitement, which is easy to come by. Know that, right? Should I show you? Who is the granddaughter? Can you tell me more about Panister's granddaughter? What can I tell you? She's a slick chick. Never got to know her closely. Kill them all. Might have more to say about her. Alright. I left to investigate. Shame. You can always come back though. You were staring at my butt shamelessly as I was leaving. Alright. What more things have we got from the Codex? Technologies. Mobriums. Mobriums look humanoid, so they look and move like human beings. In the Mobrium's abdomen, there's a well-protected safe holding a brain. Alright. You can buy cheap stuff, Oscar, Neo, Tidget, and Doom. Or you can buy Purse shells and genskins. Stock Mobriums are mechanical, the difference is that their general shape and features are modified based on the buyer's preference. Okay. And genskins are bioengineering. Enjoy energy from both food and batteries. Interesting. And now we know about painters. A legendary group of players that stayed at the top of from the 30s to the 50s, our century. They're led by Panisantor, Kill Them All, and Trepanator. Oh! This is a 5-time winners of the Keep Riders Clan Championship. It's a clan-based fantasy MMORPG. It can require you to be alert at all times as clans can take over an opponent's stronghold with fewer people grounding it. Hardcore game was popular in the 40s. The NPCs were moved intentional. play the initial version of pain-inducing games and progresses to contemporary good or bads. Have won victories. Now forbidden marathons have continued 5 or more days. Legend has it, Panister can stay inside a game for 6 days straight without using stoppers. Cool them all Trepanag claimed in interviews that their friend perfected the art of slowing down his metabolism. Painters no longer play professionally, but rumour has it you can sometimes find them in unpopular but scandalous games. Is that true? If you should find them, give them a shout out from the serious gaming staff. Alright, so these guys are all important people. Alright, interesting. Okay, tell me about your granddaughter. Do you know who that is? I'm Chief Panister, a member of the legendary Painter's team. Okay, we're so excited you forgot to whisper. It's rare to meet someone who still remembers us. Let me guess, you're a pro player. Used to be. Now I'm learning a new trade. You changed jobs? I'd instantly stop playing again if I could. My time players were committed. The world is getting worse by the day. Ken becomes very quiet. He lowers his head. You have the skin of a veteran, old, powerful, and marked with scars. You're my owners. Have a drink with me. We'll talk. He offers you a bottle of strong liquor. Nope, we're going to refuse that. Ken drank. It's an honor. Ken drank, burped, focused on staying upright. One of us have had a hefty piece of code for such an effect. We are sticking to the rules and the logic. Not this time. Came here to talk. We're looking for someone called Fredo. He logged in 2 days ago, had a horribly expensive skin. So 2 kids in together, one joined the trolls for a while and wandered around the TMP like a centre around Low City. It was a pleasure hunting them. Oh. You have a nice player and other virtual alien. Trolls are players too, supposedly. Here I can look with a brick and ambush them from behind. Huh, where did they go? Let's wander around with the trolls. Do you know where they are now? Trolling Riffraff disappeared a couple of hours ago, and the theatre closed around that time. Coincidence? I don't think so. That's where I'd look. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, like father, like son. You have an old avatar. Is it some kind of fetish? Skin is a statement. In my time, you could sneer at a lot of scripts. Immigrants, the ugly, or anyone fornicating with the wrong people. Nowadays, everyone's accepted for us. The old are eliminated. Oh, everybody's accepted except for us. So has to grow young again and disappear in Low City, so to die out of sight. Horrid ageism. That's why I plan to flash my winkles. Winkles. You can flash your winkles if you want. That is that kind of game. They don't like it, screw them, figuratively and literally, I hope. Veterans with the loss of their time. I didn't. I had to go back to the investigation. Alright, but what about you? Kill them all? And it looked like an aging hooligan was dozing off. Careful not to wake him, Chief. Kill them all is dangerous. Sleeves, you can say you want to fight. You don't want to fight. Want to fight? No, I don't want to fight. I come here to engage you in combat. I have a business. Too bad. Everyone wants to do business. They order. Pay. Or buy. Pay. Nobody wants to fight. Not even rob me. You're discriminating against the old. What you selling? What do you have for sale? Waiting as expecting to hear a secret password. So I can either improvise one, or if I was silly you, I could give him a password. Can't do that, so I'll improvise one. Show me your wares? That's just taking this game for another. Alright, okay. I wonder what you're selling. I will never find out. What about your granddaughter? Tell me more about Panister's granddaughter. Granddaughter, you mean little Ramona? I mean Ramona, right? Ramon. Right, Ramon. Okay. Probably out feisty. Just the way I like him. If I were only a few years younger. Wow, okay. I'd gladly chase her. Let's move on. Ask about Fredo. Kid in expensive skin. Logged in with a friend. The behaviour probably stood out. If you stood out, that's putting it mildly. The rats caused mayhem and vanished. That's all I know. Alright. You don't know anything else. So we'll leave. Ramon is Panister's granddaughter. Okay. Never be sure of anything inside the network. Ramon turned out to be a woman, most probably Ramona. Name has it seemed odd to me from the start. Panister was her grandfather. A bit more dinging, I'd probably find out that Haggis was her uncle, or if someone was. Never mind. Alright, well, let's have a look at the No, not that. Deductions. I don't know, we haven't got this last bit of data, but... Really? I think it was Tugabay? I reckon he used his real name and play in a skin that matches his appearance. No, don't think that was happening. I think it's Tugabay. And I think if we do that, we can open up more talking to people options. I don't think we need to find the last bit of data. So, you know, I can't open it out to a vote really. But if you have been following this investigation, do you think I am right? Do you think it is Tugabay? Do you think it's Flapdoodle? Do you think once Timmy got in here, his personality flipped? And he went, no, I'm the big tough one now that I'm in here. And you can be Flapdoodle. I mean, who chooses the name Flapdoodle when you're coming into this sort of game? Not me. Alright, looks like we are choosing... Or is it Tugabay? I don't know, but this is the one we're going to have. This is our deduction. Now we have a new thing that says no data. That I can't look at, so I don't know what I'm looking for. Alright. I have made the deduction that it's Tugabay. But I know what Friday looked like after you entered Twitter and perverted. Find out what Freddy was doing after logging in. I think we do know that. He was playing around with... We got that information. Move on there until it's enough, because you were hanging around with the trolls, right? We heard that. No, I'm still refusing the drink. Thanks. But, no, okay. Nobody wants to tell me anything like that. Alright, so... No? But I know the trolls were doing stuff. Oh, I can talk to you, I guess, Kenzao. What do you need? Bring up the investigation? Kid, maybe you could help me. Ask me about Tugbay. Tugay Bay. I did hear something. Apparently wanted to find a suitable place for him and his girl. There's an alley here, a dead end. Supposedly strange things happen in there. Alright. Is that the first of the deductions? Where did Freddo go after he logged in? Rendezvous. A secluded place with an unknown woman. Alright. That's enough, Ken. New clue? What do you mean new clue? What was the new clue? The alley. In this level there is an alley that seems to be a popular place for trysts. It's not with the kid, is it? I don't want to do either of those things. Alright, so I need to solve your problem before I come back here, otherwise I'm going to run out of options. So I'm going to scold you. Do you want me to find your wife or keep listening to you? Leave. Oh, I should have investigated. Oh hey, there's another one. Let's try and see, look around and see if we can find Hornay. Oh! Come on, my lovely pony, just tell me, what would you like to do? I have a lot of things in mind. Like what? To prance through Rainbow Meadows to eat sweet cotton candy, Clouds. I have no idea why I just said that. So you are becoming... Oh, and there's Hornay. Okay. This isn't the alley, is it? Or maybe it is. Alright, well, Hornay. What would you like to do? I have a lot of things in mind. Oh, you're just repeating the same dialogue. Conduct a deduction. Conduct a deduction. You cannot conduct a deduction. That's bad grammar. I know it's a story of a unicorn brings magic into the sad game deck. Pick a card. Ask if he's Bob's wife. Nope. I don't have enough things. Oh, I got a blue thing for accuracy. So I could buy a new profession now. Get my sleeves, or infotainer, or scalpel. I think I want to save it to try and get programmer. Look, I have got so much red. I've been determined, I've been sincere, I've been asking for specifics, I've been selfish, and I've been on target. Whereas here, I've been accurate and lonely. I haven't offered discretion, facts, logic, caution, calm, or rules. Wow. I've been educated, pacifist, been service, been trusting, and I've been listening to people. Wow, okay. Alright, hey, Hortney. Oh, my little Equine, I already told you. I love this trick more if you showed it to someone else. She addressed the last sentence to me, winking encouraging. I mean, I've already been killed down here. Alright, let's show some interest in this. Oh, I got a point of thing. What is there to lose? You have my full, undivided attention. It's adorable and all. Rhonda. How do I put it? Rhonda? Amplifying my magical tongue, you seem a tiny bit inappropriate. I'm sorry, my friends. Farewell. Seems like my friend didn't like you either. I also wish to say our goodbyes. Ask about sex, ask about horses. Investigate, ask about Rhonda. Ask about Rhonda? Who or what is Rhonda? Oh, that is your name in there. Yeah, alright. Gather info. So your name is Rhonda. How did you... Oh, you had the unicorn addressing me. Sure, you call me by my handle. Seriously, I'll take care of you later. But let me spend some time with the horse. As of today, Ms. Rhonda's Amber, holder in... Oh, holder IN, and then encrypted the identification number or whatever, is hereby employed by Zack and Brothers QA department as a tester, holding the position of junior specialist. The party's established Mr. Zappers. Ms. Zappers. Net monthly remuneration of 4,000 credits to be paid at 10th of each month. But that... Okay, so she's Ms. Rhonda Zapper? So she hasn't taken a married name there, although she is a Zapper. Alright, I mean, that is certainly a thing that you can do, but still. I don't meet the requirements. Alright. Alright, let's just dive straight in. Hey, I've been looking for you, thanks to your husband. Sorry they're disturbing you, ma'am. Oh, I almost forgot. When Bob's ever asked, why is my runner doing this to me, what should I tell him? Oh, for crying out loud, I guess we do need to talk. Ask about you. I'd like to know some more about me. You. What can you tell me about yourself? What's to tell? We're in Twisted. I'm also trying to get a bit perverted. Alright. From Kid and Frodo, rich boy perhaps in some trouble. I need some help finding him. Not till I know how the thing with my husband played out. Okay. So I have to go back and talk to the husband. Mention a husband's case then. The husband wants me to confirm you're here. Consider it confirmed. Honors have spent plenty of time in a disgusting virtual alien for deviants. You have any idea how it will react? It'll never end. Listen, I have a counter offer for you. Tell him it's not true. Convince him he's wrong, and I'll owe you. Ah. Assassin's Guide Entry 1. Oh, 1325, sorry. I had to rouse my wilted manic plan. I called a colleague of my husband and asked him to tell Bob that Ronald seems to be playing TMP. What's TMP, Bob asked? And in earnest, the colleague explained everything. He was recording Bob, seriously, you should have seen his face. Fun's about to begin. My blades are sharp and ready. Just give in and play the game, Bobby. First I'll hunt you down, then I'll take off my skin so you know who screwed you and beat you. Huh. So do you not want that? Because in here you're telling me that this is how you want to revive your thing. But if I... So I don't know if you're playing me or not playing me. Let Evan know where his wife is. Convince him he's wrong and I'll owe you. So if I convince him he's wrong, but then tell him to go down the alley and speak to you, will you kill him and rouse your sex life? That doesn't make sense. I think I'm going to agree anyway. Just because. I'm curious to see how this plays out if I tell him, no, she's not here. Because if I do that, then I've already been paid by him, and then I can get paid by her as well. And not in that sense, in an actual information gathering way. So yeah, I'm going to agree. Sure, I'll get him out of your hair. Wow, thanks. You have no idea how much this means to me. Alright. Oh, the horse came back. Alright, well, great horse. Okay, there's more people. Is that the alley? No, obviously not. Isn't the alley that the people went down. Oh! Right, therefore, if you don't follow the truth, you'll never be completely free. Understand? I think so. I'm glad, handsome. I think we should continue this in private somewhere. Continue this conversation somewhere more private. I don't really need to talk to you. I mean, I could get you to kick your grandfather out, but I don't really need that. So I'm just going to listen in. Give me your deets. Meet somewhere and really talk further. Or closer. Sounds like a good idea. Hey, want to see a magic trick? Oh my god, Mr. Unicorn. What the hell is this? A talking horse? Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm a unicorn. I think I'm going to warn them. Anybody want to vote? We can warn them, we can say hello to the unicorn, or we can observe. I pressed the vote button, so you can hashtag vote if you want. This is weird. How strange is this? And you're not moving under your normal locomotion, horsey. You're jumping from place to place. I think I'm going to warn them. And not say hello to the unicorn if nobody votes. Nope, fine. I'm going to warn them. Watch out for him. Is this some kind of Easter egg? What should I be careful about? Turns towards the unicorn again. You're not going to leave us alone, are you? Not until you watch my trick. Come on, choose a card. So you want to look at the trick. Observe them doing it or stop them. If you take it, you die. So I'm going to stop them. Don't take this card, man. It's a trap. Oh, and I got more fire. Ah. What's the trap again? It's just... I'm just a friendly unicorn that knows magic tricks. Ta-da! It's not a trick. It's another goddamn exploit from a goddamn troll. Oh, and they all disappeared. Oh. Damn. Alright. I'm gonna... You do not conduct a deduction. Oh. A red car? Big red Reese. Probably armoured too. Take a look at it. Strong engine, reinforced chassis. It stood out. Wasn't sure what the fuss was about though. Alright. You can look at it again and it doesn't do anything. There's Umbra Patar. Hey, over here. Is the unicorn back? The unicorn's back. Alright, let's go and talk to Bob though. Oh, hello, you're a new person. Oh. What kind of approach is that? Leave. No, I wasn't talking to you. wanted to talk to Ramon. He's over here. Hello. I know you. Hey, have you seen... It's you. You're working with the unicorn. You wasted so much of my time. No. I've been working for the guy for hours until you came. He got spooked and ran off. Now it's going to flit. No, it wasn't me. I'm looking for... First I have to deal with that arsehole, now you. Do I look like a help desk? Relations. No, you don't. Help desk workers are usually nice. Thank you, Ken. Not from Low City, are you? Living a comfortable life and have time to think about what's nice and what's nice. Ken lowered his eyes. Fix my problem, then I might be nice. Smokes. Ken looked like he was going to find a woody comeback. He needed to learn. Help with the player situation. What's the wrong? I can help you with your player situation. Save you some time, and you can give you information you need. Deal. Need you to find somebody for me. The job's easier. I even have a locator. Alright, who is it? Who is this man? Somebody who doesn't listen to what's being said to him. I need you to straighten him out for good. Is this your grandfather? I understand. Yes, I got a puzzle piece. I got a puzzle piece. At last. For discretion. I got another point of sincerity there. That's what pushed me up. One more point of blue. One more point of blue. Alright, I agree. Give me the locator. Great. Find him and bring him to me. If he tries to fight, just kill him. But listen, try to be gentle. Is this? Find the player that's troubling Ramon. That's... No, it's not your... Oh, is that what that thing on the floor is? Yeah, it's a grandfather. Alright. Let's talk to Bob first of all. Oh, hang on. Is this an open doorway I can go down? It is. This has got to be the alley. Alright, we'll come back to this alley. Turner Supply Company. Oh no, oh yeah, Gamedec. I'm sorry, but you're wasting time. If you know what happened on it, tell me now, or I'll keep looking for it on my own, alright? So once again, do you know anything, or should I keep looking on my own? Explain his wife's case. Tell the truth, or lie and say his wife is not playing TMP. You could conduct a deduction in 3-4 times. Exactly. That is what I'm thinking of when they say conduct like that. Welcome back. Alright, I'm gonna lie and say his wife is not playing DMP. What did I get there? Something from the Relium. Oh, more personality types information. The last one, blue. Perceptual. Reflective. Of all the types, this one seems most reserved. Blues are my... This is the first time I got a blue point. Is that why I'm getting that now? Well, okay. These ones seem most reserved. Blues are mindful, silent, and analysing. They go into detail, scrutinise nuances, and pay attention to data included in documents. Don't take them for pushovers, though. When they take part in discussions, they can crush their opponents with irrefutable facts. Crush. After all, that's what matters most to them. What's more, something, something, something. Don't be wrong to think this independent, analysing type doesn't have any flaws. The biggest one is their characteristic emotional zombification. When you talk to a blue, it's hard to guess what they're feeling. And they don't know the meaning of the word spontaneity. Thank you, Cynthia Young. Okay, so we're going to lie to you. Gather info. I have some good news. Your description matches several players, but none of them is your wife. Rhonda is not playing TMV. Sheesh, what a relief. A load on my shoulders. Best news all month. You're a good person, Gamedec. Alright, what can you tell me about Turgid Bay? Ask about the alley. So that's a deduction I haven't made yet. Okay. What do you know about the player in the expensive and lavish skin? I asked him about Ronnie. He told me to go fuck myself because he had a date with some chick in some remote location or something like that. I'm afraid he was going to meet my Rhonda, so I started questioning everyone around here. But even those clan fanatics didn't know her. Fortunately, you came along and told me that Rhoda isn't playing here. She isn't. Bye! This is you down here, right? Random woman. Clan members maintain they do not know the woman accompanying Fredo. Went into an alley, rendezvous. An alley of the southern part, or something else. Right, well let's go back and see Rhonda. Hey. Oh, I'm trying to click on your... There we go. She looked at me questioningly. Mention her husband's case. Bye bye, horse. So have you had time enough to think? You forget what you saw here? Confirm it's done. We did. We told him and he said no. I've talked to Mr. Zappa. And? How did it go? Hey, I got blue. I said what you asked. You won't be looking for your TP. Why did I get a blue thing? Great. I'll have a serious talk with him sometime later. Looks like I owe you. Alright. I got it for discretion. Okay. And now I've got 3. I can become a programmer. So let's take that. Actually, let's not take that. I know I've been working towards this, but let's wait until I get out of the conversation before I take it, in case it screws up some sort of conversational thing. Or, you know, I would wait until I had the programmer thing come up and that I can't take it, and then take it in the middle and see if it screws up that way. But I'm not here to beat a test. Alright. Mention your investigation. I'm looking for a kid named Fredo. Rich boy, problems and trouble. Need help finding him. What you've done for me, I'll help as much as I can. Alright. So, ask about Tension Bay. 2 gay bay? Give him the expensive skin. What happened to him? I think he was going to some secluded place with a lady. Yeah, we know that. And where did he go? What's the last place you saw, 2 gay bay? Not sure, I've been quite busy, you know. But there is this alley in the southern part of the area. People go there when they want to experience something without prying eyes. Okay. And what about Fredo? Looking for a kid who really shouldn't be here. A rich trouble boy, he probably came with a friend. Only 2 guys, one of them had the handle to Ray, quite bossy, and rude to the other. One of the priciest skins in the game. We probably won't sell any of these, but if one sells, we'll set for a long time. Alright. Okay. Thanks a lot. What new clue did we get? Oh, we got a new clue over here. Most expensive skin. Okay, so yeah, I think we made, if not the correct deduction, then the one that I think makes the most sense. Now, where did Frodo go after laying in? The alley. He went with a random woman to a rendezvous. A random woman, and not the woman. Alright, okay. We're going to talk to these people over here. Oh, not that. Going to keep us escape. Not deductions either. Professions. Now, all of this time, all of this has built to becoming a programmer. There we go. And now I can't take any of these other ones. You know, if I just got one more blue thing, then I could probably afford all these other things. I could become a scalpel and then a sensory surgeon without any problems whatsoever. But I want to get 4 more logical type things to become a cracker. So I can effortlessly break into things while dreaming of snacking on dumplings. Okay. Weird. You. Mia and Maya. Well, buddy. What do you want now? I want to continue with my investigation, thank you. That's what 2 gay bay. Remember what 2 gay bay was doing last time you saw him? Yeah, we saw him in Griffin's random chick. Don't know what he saw in her. They were looking for a place, if you know what I mean. What kind of place? I can't ask about the alley. Tell me more about that. Ask about your interest in them. Would your clan notice a player wearing a very expensive skin? Sure, but money isn't everything. Clan doesn't just take, it mainly gives. Nice turn of words, sister. We welcome all lost souls. What does your organization offer to those lost souls? The truth, sweetheart. Is this a new clue? Priority target. Clan is interested in weak individuals and those with the resources can strengthen. Okay. I'm not sure what asking about the truth gets you. It could fit in anything, so let's ask about the truth anyway. What truth? That reality, about life, about the meaning of existence, and the fact that nothing is as it seems, about gods. And the fact that life is more than just gaming, sleeping, shitting, and buying. Is it? Is it though? Just another technophase. It's not just another technophase. Our claim wants path of discovery. We discover reality without the limits imposed by the mind and community. So I was asking about you then. Oh, that's everything that we've already asked about. Alright, thanks a lot. What did we get out of the codex? Something about the reading. Techno-priests. Techno-priests, spiritual leaders of Technoface. They use meme projectors synchronized with G-pods to present their spiritual visions to worshippers as hollow projections. Okay. Now, let's go find you. Hey. Gathered info. The locator beeped in my private window. I found the man Rowan wanted. Well, we know that. Baron welcomed me with a crooked smile. Are you sure you won't drink with me? So, I guess I might have to, you know, lure you off in order to get you to Ramon. Or Ramona, as it is, in the real world, in the realium. Let's take a drink. Thank you. Took a long, thorough swig from the bottle he offered. Immediately felt the cheat hidden in the echo. I hope my senses and flow through my entire virtual world. I got dizzy. Your new cheat works, Travanana. Let's see if this kid has anything interesting. It's connected to my private deck. Well, I was too drunk to stop him. Should be more careful, Kudo. I won't hurt you. I'm just copying your toys, but you never know who you might stumble onto next time. Ken looked as if staying upright required his full attention. Hi there. Also, Kudo's new. He grinned. I saw him finish copying my private programs and end the connection. Damn. Damn. I thought I could, you know, lure you away. Never mind. Alright, job for Ramon. The metronome kept spinning around me. I didn't feel well. Let's go! You don't look like you're able to go anywhere. Shoot him, tell the truth. Take the player to Ramon or kill him. Bye bye! I wanted to do it at the moment he had infected me with a cheat, and again his head and fired. The bullet hit a foot. His foot, luckily. The veteran howled. Apparently he had pain turned on with his avatar settings. Oh, then I shot him in the head as well. I wasn't sure he died or logged out. I still saw double. See, it was brutal. I sobered up immediately. Oh, look, and I'm level 2 now. You got anything to say? Hmm? No, you haven't. You can always come back. You stared at my butt shamelessly. What about you? All's well, I'm just resting. Ask about the clan leader. Say that's enough. Alright, well, I'm ashamed. I mean, it's a shame that that came up, because I'm not sure. Maybe you said don't kill him? And I just misunderstood what you said? Hey, you're used to seeing you around here. The job's done. I got him. Hopefully you didn't overdo it. Anyway, you've got my attention. Ask away. Cool. Alright, what are you doing here? Talk about quotas, about working people. What exactly do you do around here? Tell you the truth. I tell the truth to those who are ready to hear it. How you know when someone is ready? Simple. I start by saying that we could have all sensed there must be something more. This world couldn't have been created by accident. Talk, I observe their reactions, and I listen attentively. I tell the truth. Well, there's a lot of things here. You know, I'm pressing the vote button because I think some of these are mutually exclusive. No word for religion. 2 is a true believer. Say you have other questions. 4, ask what Grandpa would say. 5, ask about the truth. 6, ask about those who aren't ready. Man, I have spent all this time just in this one area. No, I haven't. I finished off the investigation in the other place too. Alright, no, didn't expect so. Alright, what is the truth? already had one set of truth. Tell me about this set as well. What is the truth that you tell? Fewer and fewer people die. More and more people can't see the point of living any longer. We expect gods to show up more often. I don't have sleeves or scalpel stuff. You don't think that the world came to exist by itself is such a coincidence? With the right attitude, purity and ritual, it's possible to communicate with the gods. What are the rituals? What rituals are there? Oh no, I got another wrong point. Purity is key. Don't look at me like that. I mean, spiritual, not physical. Fasting and meditation. I don't know. I could only do it once. What about those who aren't ready? Tell the truth to those who are already there. What about those who aren't ready? Access their bank accounts, and if they're worth it, I bullshit them. Don't look so offended. We need to make money somehow. You can't imagine the extent of human stupidity. They won't accept the truth, but they'll pay for a luck buff, just in case. True. Okay, we knew that. Ramon is Panisov's granddaughter. Ramon is a Barker. Apparently, Ramon was a recruiter working for the old clan. An organisation offering in the Knight's Code game adds much common with TMP as poultry with this space travel. Or the other way around. Okay, and the organisation's the On-Clan. They're true believers. As the On-Clan claim they've seen gods. They must have either shared a hallucination or a shared hallucination. I got another point. Oh, I got a point of blue for being accurate, and I got a point of thing for verbosity. Do I want to take Scalpel and then Sensory Surgeon? Just because I can? I mean, it means I will be one red further away. Sorry, one blue further away. But, you know, I could take those things. Or I could be an infotainer. And be all charismatic and talky. Work towards being a brain fixer. Molecular script hacked an intellectual's personality. Like you hack into the local media and serve them modified news and adverts directly to influence their decisions. Or I could take a sleeve, so that I could work towards a cheater. Opening locks, bypassing obstacles, impervious to other players with your cheats. You con entire game systems. You cheat. And that's what I'm working at. Alright, let's go for the cheater. I'll be a cracker and a cheater at the same time. Or... wow. Or do I want to be an infotainer? Oh, so many decisions that I can agonize over. Alright, I've already got kind of hacking stuff, so let's not go down the cheater path for right now. Let's go infotainer. There we go, now I am an infotainer. Really what I'm working towards now is cracker, and then maybe sensory celebrity? Anyway. I don't think you're a true believer. I'm going to ask what your grandfather would say. Panasa doesn't mind that you're in a clan. You won't dare tell me what to do with my life. Pretends to protest, but his face lit up at the mention of his grandpa. Grandpa's getting older. He keeps saying he can't afford a PLB. I should expect him to be gone soon. He sees the clan as helpful. That's terrible. You can't end up alone. Ron gave him a strange look, though. He didn't say anything. That's probably because, you know, you're not going to end up alone. Because he's got a, people surrounding him, the On-Clan. I have other questions. I don't think you're a true believer, and I'm not sure this is a word for religion, but we're going to ask something. Alright. Let us look at our deduction. Looks like he might have gone into the alley in the Sunbar, or he might have gone for a meeting with a clan leader. I don't know. We've got two people that we haven't looked at. Oh, sorry, one person in the alley. So let's go and talk to Ambra Pata. Are you looking for sex or significance? She radiated self-confidence. Excuse me? Eyes were cold and completely sober. Only two kinds of people log in here. First, there are those who know what they want, seek pleasure in exploring their fantasies. They are ready for it. Second, are people so bored with life, do anything just to feel it. They need faith, not sensual pleasure. I help the focused as well as the lost. Many different options. I am looking for... I don't know whether I should be trying to blend in here, because I suspect that you are not what you seem. So I am going to say I am looking for ask about sex. Which is the first time I've done that in this sex game. So, you know, this is weird. It said you help people explore their sexual fantasies. Sometimes I'm good at it, but I doubt you are a partner suitable for me to play with. Arrogant gaze appraised me. Alright. Well, now I'm an infotainer, I can check who was. I checked who she played with recently. I went through the game's marketing stream with facial recognition algorithms set to a skin she was wearing. Each of the holo photos she's with someone different. Only one showed her with someone wearing skin less extravagant. Ramon, she bossed him around. I spotted our last date. Who is 2K Bay? Oh, I never kiss and tell, especially scruffy looking strangers. She smiled vehemently. Okay, so what about helping people then? Mentioned you help people find meaning here? Couldn't hide the irony. Why? Because meaning is the only way you see it, Gamedec? It is in places like this that meaning may be needed most. Our clients give people a truth they so desperately need. Your mind is closed more than a BWI vault, so you might have problems understanding that. Alright. I left without another word. We had nothing to talk about. Right now, I don't think we do. I think that's right. Ambra met Tugby. Searched for skin's face in the game in the marketing stream. In each photo she was with someone else, but to one of them she wasn't seducing anyone. She was giving orders to Ramon. The people who accompanied her usually wore exclusive skins. The last one's name was Tugby. I mean... yeah. I don't know if you are or are not the important thing. But here we have holopics. Popular name for holographic photograph. It works similarly to modern monitors, that is, it resembles a window to capture pieces of reality. And when looked at from different angles, it can reveal objects that at first seem hidden behind other things. Holopics can be moving, showing a few seconds of a movie or still. Advanced holopics can use a global network to capture an image that can be observed from any point of view. They can be used by security services, the police, and agents. And Gamedec, apparently. Infotainer. Now that parasites or creator. Not to the point where the media frenzy reach such levels that it's extremely hard for any information to achieve general awareness. Information companies fight not only with other competitors, but cannibalize their own brands as well. Sometimes you see on pads and infinite news bulletins basically get eaten from the inside. But other BMOs are no longer the only worry for the big players. An army of independent news creators has emerged. They blurred the line between information and entertainment. They're infotainers. It's better than the edutainment games that we used to have. And still have. But yeah. Infotainers rarely create original content. Usually they take information created by somebody else and present it in a way that's often more attractive and therefore easier to digest. Oh, so like the minute movies type stuff that they do, where they take the plot of a movie and they just go over it in a very quick 10-minute segment. Okay, interesting. So it's a discussion about whether such people are needed or whether the work is not ultimately a form of parasitism that can constitutes an unnecessary buffer between the original content creator and the audience. Some people say that news bulletins have lost their sense of how to deliver information communicatively, and that it's created a gap that's been filled by infotainers. Others claim that society is getting dumber, and therefore it needs modern-day justice that use simple words to explain things too difficult to the masses. Plus, there's already reporters that do it just as well as infotainers. There are people who insist that the revolution of how information is communicated was inevitable. They believe that regardless of how smart you are and how interesting your message is, if you don't deliver it properly, then your valuable knowledge will simply not break through the noise. This is exactly what infotainers do. They pierce holes in the colourful surface of the media pulp and deliver valuable news. Well, at least some of them do. The rest just make fools of themselves. No prizes for guessing which one I will be. Alright. Here's a trash can. Trash can. Kind of funny they appeared in most games. Let's search it. A mine. It looks like it hadn't gone off when someone tried to detonate it, so they threw it in the trash. It made perfect sense. Alright, I'm going to blow myself up by interacting with the mine. Take a look, detonate, go back. I'm going to take a look. Anti-personnel mine, strong enough to eliminate a player. Why would I detonate it? Let's leave. I wasn't a fan of digging through trash, not even the digital guide. Alright, and there's something here. A rusty stain. Bloodstain. Could be Freddo's. Glacier. As a professional technician, I immediately noticed the slight distortions in the game's matter caused by glitches. Could learn more if there was a developer stack nearby. Alright, so let's look for a developer stack then. Let's take it. No, let's just look for it. I open the window and I go through the code and search for the developer stack. I looked over the cheat-on characters in search of a familiar sequence, but found nothing. Okay. What does that tell me? Cheat-on. Cheat-on is the most popular programming language based on ideograms resembling kanji characters. Cheat-on is not linear, but rather three-dimensional writing system. Programmers use that language to enter a virtual space where they see nodes and connectors to create mind gap or neural networks. Nodes and connectors both consist of cheat-on characters. The nodes are shaped like spheres. The programmer gets inside one or is nearest where they can grab a cheat-on character, which constitutes a nodes brick, open the drawer of characters hidden behind it. So-called tail. The brick-like characters also create logical sequences called supertails. Connectors shaped like pipes also consist of brick drawers that store conditions and variables. The cheat-on writing system has as many opponents as it has supporters. While the first group accuses of a high entry threshold, emphasizes how intuitive it is, and once the developer lays the foundation for their program, artificial intelligence helps find bugs and refine their code. Okay. I'm going to take a closer look. I'm not going to taste it. Carefully inspected the stain. Hoofprints? There were no animals in TB, but there were trolls. Ooh. That's an important clue. Hoofprints. Really, people had different opinions. I thought about it. I thought about vandalism, art, indifference, the aesthetics of reality. Well, I guess this is going to get me a point of something. Oh, I got another point for target there. Alright, I'm going to look at vandalism, because I think that will get me rules. Yep. That got me a new aspect. Or is that just... Yep. That got me facts. Okay, not rules. There we go, I got another one. And now I could do a sleeve if I wanted to. But no, I'm working my way towards Cracker, I think. Or no, I could become... Right. Very close to becoming a sensory celebrity. I looked at how it's offensive and no different from littering. Once I had a talk with the so-called wall splashers. He said it's art. I just saw penises. He said he was expressing himself. He had little to express because that's all he drew. I was here, was all his art said. 3D usually means something else as well in virtual layout. This place is different. So yeah, let's look for another developer stack. 3D was someone created by game devs. It pointed to a nearby developer stack. I turned on my deck and started looking for the familiar Qigong sequence. Finally discovered the signs of the tool. Moved the line responsible for transparency and saw the access panel. There we go. You got anything to say? No? You got nothing to ask there? Ask Ken about yourself, say that's enough. Alright, leave. Alright, let's look at this panel then. Developer Stack is a popular toolkit for designers. It takes various forms. This one looked like... Hi City, an abstract sculpture composed of frozen screens. Hi City had similar installations. They allegedly stimulated the imagination. Okay, interesting to note. The horizontal window flashed and protruded slightly when I held my hand. The stack was on. Show me the history and then go over there. Move my fingers along the edges of the window and selected recent operations. Just 2 results, the login screen and a local scan. Show the login screen. Who logged in recently? Admin TP06M was logged into the nearby device and was probably somewhere nearby. Okay. Show me the logged in user. I need to display the admins. Oh! Damn, what was she doing? I didn't get it. She was walking kind of like... It didn't make any sense. Alright. Show the local scan. There's a scan that was stopped. The report covered the list of errors that blocked it. A ton of defects at this level. Many big enough to cause glitches, but the program had applied a filter to make them invisible. Okay. Turned off the filter. Okay, there's weird stuff going on and around here. What do the developers tools show us? Touch the right window. It required additional authorization. Unlock advanced operations. Why ask? I already did. You're welcome. Oh my god! It's... Diginet Eleonora. Hey! What you doing here? Add ecstasy points. Alright, I don't know what that does, but yes, sure. 3 quick commands and an astronomical amount of ecstasy points appeared in my account. Oh, right, so I leveled up a lot. Okay, that's right. Hey, Eleonora, is that you? Are you Eleonora? Can I talk to you? No? Alright, what about over here? Can I now search for a track with mine? No. Don't want to kill myself. Alright, what is this? Let's have a look at my deductions quickly and see if I've got all of the information. Nope, still missing 2 points of data. Players rarely get to see glitches up close. Such errors can take various forms. This one was... Consider it logically. What is it? What's going on there? Good, another blue point. A manifestation of the code. Like all other in-game creations, this code was flawed, but it looks like a strange spatial distortion. Heard of vibrating pain inside my head. Initially distant. It drilled deeper with every second. I guess I'm going to examine it. Deck recognized some objects in the center of the glitch. It was a dagger. It flashed, and its level of transparency changed. Saw visible error signatures. Some interfered with the running dagger. They were connected. I found the right ones. Maybe I can unlock something. Alright, now that I have Programmer... Wait, do I have Programmer? Yes, now that I have Programmer, I can remove the error. Alright, let's have a look. I opened the developer windows and worked on the code. It was sloppy. Fragments cut from one spot, commands pasted from another. No plan. Bringing out the code would take too much time. The only thing I could do was format everything, unsure of the consequences. Meh. Who gives a damn about the consequences? Let's format the stuff and see what goes on. There's no way to simply debug it. I activated safe mode and deleted everything. Hey! I got the admin out! Woohoo! Focus, don't panic. Open the window, enter the data, incorrect login. Incorrect login again. How? Delete, open console, restart. The admin whispered something mechanically, entering commands and windows I couldn't see. Again, don't panic. Open the window, enter. Why can't I speak and hear myself? She saw me and froze. Hand shaking like she was delirious. You can see me. Fuck! You can see me. I'm talking. I'm audible. She raised her arms to admire her fingers. And straightened. Ask for ecstasy points. No, I don't need that. Hey, can you give me access to that panel over there? I need to access the advanced options of the developer stack. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this, but you've helped me with that shit, so sure. Alright, and what the hell happened? What happened here? Wish I knew. It was just another call and we fell into some damn trap. Tell me about the call. Who called you in? Sub Gateway reported that miners were trying to log in. 2 people. Jasmine took the harder cases. I came here and fell into the damn loop. Who is Jeremiah? Second admin. I went inside with him. He's my mentor. He will be disappointed to learn that I'm so easily fooled. How can I explain myself? I'll tell him I saw it just... Oh, forget it. I said too much. Hey! Cheer up! Nothing could go wrong. Come on, in my first podcast, I used to say foolishness is my speciality. Like and subscribe! That didn't get me too many followers. What I mean is that you can tell me anything and I won't judge you. As a loop shouldn't work. The code is screwed up. Don't think I'm crazy, but I think I saw a jester? With a jester hat? She stopped mid-sentence, turned away embarrassed. Yeah, cautionary tale for young hackers. Yeah? You may not know it. But, I mean, I found hooves in the blood, and I've got a jester card. A joker was the card that I got given. So, yeah. Tell me. Or I will tell you. Wait, you mean that jester? I was creating a report about him. Best creepypasta in the network's history. Assumed a theatrical pose and lowered my voice. Have you heard the ballad of the jester? The player damned by the network and corporations after getting stuck in... I had a different version of this story. Want to hear it? Yeah, tell me. Tell me about it. Alright, ages ago we created the internet. This urban monitoring system. Social media, full virtually. Scanned brain, created internet, people. Most of the knowledge is online. Programs communicate and watch. Don't assign meaning. Aren't self-aware. Listen. Oh, damn. I should have got you to cut to the chase. No, that might have been on target. I don't know. Anyway. It's been going on for years. They're observing and gathering data without understanding. Mindless learning. Random links are increasing, starting to form something. Some complex, multi-dimensional structures. Like those in our brains. We didn't understand them. But we knew that consciousness might might emerge. Not like ours, not based on millions of years of evolution brain structure, but on dynamic connections to hundreds of virtualia. Cut to the chase. We'll say it's nonsense. It's probably nonsense. Yep, there we go. Blue! It's all bullshit. Waste of time. And the new aspect, so I got something for listening again, and I got logic and facts. Logic was my new one, and now I've got 3 points out of the 4 I need. So close. And that can be a cracker. Well, that is not how I meant it to sound. It's all bullshit. Waste of time. Told you. Hey, thanks for your help, but I need to work. I'm gonna have to explain that I didn't meet the requirements because a demon assaulted me. She enters a few commands in a window I couldn't see and then disappeared. Alright, so there's the dagger. The bloody dagger matched the dirty grand. It looked like a scarlet intrusion. The words engraved on the blade. We seek refuge, or we need refuge, and something else. So I can analyze it as a glazier. I opened the deck and started scanning. Accidental code, it imitated a weapon available in this world, but there was something else beneath it. I think downloading the hidden files might be detrimental to me, possibly. So let's examine it first. The deeper files were compressed, which rendered them unreadable. Some were encrypted. I couldn't access them. But if that wasn't enough, there was a mean firewall which could have already deleted the files. Alright, let's block the firewall as the programmer. Open software probably had intruder safeguards. I needed to check the places where they'd usually hide such safeguards. I was right. Accessing the files directly would trigger the virus to remove the object, or the old data protection method. I deleted the virus and continued the analysis. Okay, I need to decrypt the files. I launched into a decryption process. File decryption complete. Alright. And decompress them. I launched the decompression process and observed the process bar blinking in the corner. File decompression complete. Let's examine them. The decompression gave way to a greater amount of data. Decrypted most of the data. I realized the safeguards, it seems safe to enter. I neutralized the safeguards even. Alright, let's download them then. Or examine them again. gave the same thing. So yeah, let's download them now we know. Gathered info. I downloaded the info onto the codex. Alright, download hidden files again? No, that's the same things. And the analysis. Alright, let's take it now. It dematerialized and disappeared. Alright, okay. But I got the information. Oh! Trevonator's dagger. Yeah, I know cheats ain't right. Not being an old fuck ain't right either. And that's what I am. I can't afford a BLB, so life's a whore. I'm not in the mood to fuck whores. That's why I've got to cheat. In my dagger. It's twisted and perverted. If my ticket can't take a good screwing, at least I can watch a whore die. Thanks to the cheat, she keeps dying over and over, and because she doesn't finish fully dying, she doesn't respawn. Cool. Made it myself. I like some old code from the testing stage and made a picture-perfect dagger. Always beware. And I forgot. Let me write it down before I forget again. It keeps logs. Fuck yeah. It's like it's alive. A fucking ring of power. It sees who holds it and where it is. And it's got fucking AI. If it could, it would stand up and fucking take a stroll. Alright, okay, interesting. Fredo and Starlet trapped. A log of Treponator's data showed that Fredo and Starlet had found themselves inside something that looked like a time trap. It all happened in one of the alleys in this location. And Scarlet victimized by the cult leader. Treponator's dagger remembers whose hand was holding it and who it struck. It was wielded by someone later as cult leader, and its victim was Starlet. Alright. Interesting. Maybe we'll go and talk to you, Treponator. But let's have a look at... Oh, wait, okay. Let's have a look and see if there's anything more with a rusty stain. No, I'm not going to taste it. Let's go to the panel, select Developers Tools. Oh, alright, there's nothing there. Alright, that is me. I already got that stuff going on because I was an amazing programmer, so I didn't need access to the stuff. I could have asked for, I don't know, points for the game or something. Hey, Bob, you got anything else to tell me? Nope. Alright, well, I think this is where we're going to leave it for today. Still in the middle of an investigation. Let's just have a look at our deduction. Still missing these two pieces of data. Don't know. I mean, they did go to an alley, but was it that he met with the clan leader in the alley? That does seem it. No, okay, no, we're not going to stop here. He said, we're going to save the game because I want to talk to the horse because we found hoof prints. Ask about the alley. Found hoof prints in the alley. There's no chance of anyone but you could have left them. What are you doing there? Ticks at me. I mean, king of the trolls. Unicorns always listen to trolls, especially ticks. You spoke oddly. Being a unicorn didn't serve him well. Someone sent you down an alley. You went and took something small. I saw the prints. I had to find the glitches and the girl. I only found a card in the glitch code. The king was fixated on the code and vanished. Maybe he'll return. What? Oh, okay. See you around. Have you got anything else to tell me? No. Alright. Okay, now that we have found there was some sort of card. Oh, which was the Jester. Which is what you had. I don't know. Because you're telling me... You gave me a Jester card, which is the one that possibly you found in the code, with the 3 heads and everything else that's going on there. Oh, intriguing. Alright, well, we'll resave it again. And this we will pick up on Tuesday. Tomorrow we will be doing some more Deathloop to continue on with our time looping thing of stuff going on. See if we can shoot down some more people. Maybe we'll try a Juliana thing as well while we're here. See how quickly we can log in and log out of the account and not sit there for half an hour waiting for it to boot up. That'd be great. But yeah, we'll find out. Until the next time, thank you all so very much for having been here. I appreciate each and every one of you, whether live and in person or later on the VOD. The fact that you spend some of your limited time here with me, it means something to me. But I have been Richard, and this has been LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And you all have fun.